right now. Wait, now. Okay, now we're live. We should definitely
Got it?
100% be live.
Are you sure? You got it?
I don't know.
Cool.
Is it? I didn't check my channel. Alright, and we should be live. I should be.
It's a good place to start.
Yes, a great. This is a great start to the most amazing. Okay, yeah.
No, you got it.
Okay,
You
we
got
are.
it. You got it.
Oh, thank you, man. I
Sure.
thank you. I
You got it?
appreciate it.
No
Alright, well,
problem. I'm here for more support.
is it? Alright, tell me guys if you can hear Zach pretty well. I want to make sure the audio's all good. But what's up, guys? My name's DamnDudeIndustries, and I'm here with Zach Francis.
Hi, guys.
And if you didn't already read the title, unless you're blind, and if you are, good thing you have audio. He's the cinematographer of Charles, and he is the the director, the DP, the writer for my special boy.
Director, co-writer, director of photography, and editor.
Basically, he does everything. So, and we're just gonna kind of talk about it. And if you guys didn't already know, now you do. So you're welcome. And yeah, so I think most of the people here are obviously here for Charles. So we'll kind of just glance over that a little bit and get that out of the way.
Ask and you shall receive. I'm an open book. Well, I can't be too open because if I spoil something, then it's my head.
Yeah, he told
That would
me
be good.
that he can't say much. So I guess
Yes.
honestly, you told me that the one thing you could really talk about is like behind the scenes stuff, and that's most of the stuff you
Yeah.
don't actually know. So
Yeah.
I guess one question I'll ask you is just how was it on set? How was it just kind of meeting everyone at first and just kind of getting along?
So, I think the best way to describe it was unreal. I'll say there was a lot of chemistry going on set. One, because myself and my brother obviously have great chemistry, as well as Mike Shabani. But when I first met Michael Lawrence and Shannon and Tony, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little intimidated. They're scary looking dudes. Like
Yeah.
they're scary looking dudes.
I mean, Tony's
But
from like the Bronx or whatever, so like he could probably fight.
yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing. That's what I was getting at. Now they look intimidating, but
Mm-hmm.
they're all cuddly teddy bears. All cuddly teddy bears. They're such genuine, nice people, and it was an absolute blast filming with them and being on set, and just it was an experience I'll never forget
Hmm.
for sure.
Yeah, I thought when all the like memes of Tony being a teddy bear and all that, they were just memes. Then that was it.
No. I can confirm right now that he is a teddy bear.
So then I have to ask. So have you ever? Because I kind of want to know. Have you ever actually? Because I know you guys made like the skit of like Tony getting bullied and everything. Has any of you actually gotten really pissed off on set or like mad? Or
Yes.
is there any
Well,
of them
here's
that you
the
can recall?
yes. Well, I think it was probably my fault to be honest. I think with the Mike's probably watching. He's probably gonna laugh when I say it. There was one scene where we were filming and I had to get out of the way, and they were like, "Don't trip on the animatronic, because then we have to redo it." I said, "Oh, I'm not gonna trip on the animatronic," and I didn't trip on it. I accidentally unplugged it. So
Oh,
they
wow. That had.
listen. They weren't specific. I didn't trip.
Mhm.
I accidentally unplugged it with my foot. It's totally different.
Oh yeah,
So
totally.
Michael Michael Lawrence, they all just like looked at me, and no one said a word. And it was just a staring contest between me and everyone else, and I didn't know what to do.
I mean, I
So
wouldn't
Michael Lawrence had to reanimate. I guess he had to do all the coding again, and it was just yeah. I got some shade that day for sure.
damn. Well, I mean, at least it didn't like. I don't know. At least you didn't break it. That would have been completely
No,
different.
God, no. That's not what I broke. Broke something else. That's a different story.
Oh, huh.
That's a different story. But I mean, it's kind of inevitable that one day of shooting, there's going to be someone to kind of not lose it, but just get irritated because it's like going to school or work. You see the same people every day for a long period of time. You're gonna get on someone's nerve, or they're gonna get on your nerves eventually. But it's all in good fun. At the end of the day, like, yeah, we're stressed. I remember when Mitch and Mike had a little heated debate. No, Mike, I didn't break the knife. Shush.
Is that something we need to talk about? Like,
No. That was a dual effort, but I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna throw anyone under the bus. I ain't no snitch. I remember when Mitch and Mike had a little debate, and they're super close friends, but that's just the business of it. You try to get things so perfect, and we spent our time and our effort and blood, sweat, and tears into this film that you just want it to be perfect. And if one thing slips up, then you just kind of get a little stressed, and then domino effect. But then we come back the next day, and it's a brand new day. You know, we're there to do one thing, and that's to make a film that the fans will absolutely love.
And trust me, I think everyone so far loves it. So you guys
I hope so.
accomplished that.
I'm glad to hear that.
So was there, I guess going off of that, was there any, since all of you come in and have different ideas for the film, were any of you like kind of clashing with ideas, like one person wants to do this, one wants to do that, and you just couldn't kind of reach a middle ground?
I wouldn't say we clashed per se, but you know, when we're going through a scene or reading over a script on the shooting day, and we kind of read over it, or they read over it, and they're like, oh, I don't know, you know, this doesn't sound very right, or this scene, I'm not sure if this scene will work out. It's more of a debate, I would say, not a like an argument. Like, it is trying to find that middle ground eventually, but for sure there were a lot of times during filming process where that did happen.
Well, so none of you like, I mean, I guess it's good that all of you
we were all on the same page,
for
the most part. Yeah, we were all on the same page for the most part, unless Mike like took someone outside and started yelling at them. Then I don't know of. Yeah, I threw Mike I'm throwing him under the bus. He threw me under the bus, so it's only fair.
I can't see Mike yelling at anyone though.
You'd think that, but you get under Mike's skin enough, and you touch one piano key, and all of a sudden he gets mad.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought it would be more like, you know, he's so passionate about Chucky, you try to like one up him on something, like.
No, but I will say there was a lot of times during filming where Mitchell would get ready to film something, and Mike would be like, holding the boom, be like, wait. He'd make everyone wait, and he would put one hair in one place. He would fix one single hair on Chucky's head just to make it look perfect in his eyes. He's like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, I've tried to get this little shit's hair to look perfect, and I never can. So I just put the ghost face mask on him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to message Mike. It's actually quite interesting. He has it down to a science. It's fascinating for sure. His collection is, I mean, it's just great.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's posted about his collection. It freaking looks great.
Yeah, he's got a growing collection, and I applaud him to that because it was probably expensive.
I mean, I don't have the biggest collection, but I've at least spent, I mean, probably not including this guy because that was $500 alone. I don't know. I would say at least $2,000, like, on Chucky stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
Oh my god.
But it's been like a process of the last like 4 years. So
yeah, I was you know, I can't really say anything because the same thing with me in Star Wars. Like, I'm sure over the years I spent well over 2,000. I'm sure I spent well over 2,000.
I mean, I didn't buy this, but I would have. But this alone was like $300. This came out when Rise of Skywalker came out, and it's the FX lightsaber.
Hey, what's your address? What's your address? I'm asking for a friend, and not to steal that. I gotta know. And if it's going missing one day, it wasn't me.
I mean, I got like one of those $5 ones if you want that.
I'll take it.
But yeah,
See, even Mike said Chucky's hair is everything. Told you.
I mean, when I grew up, my grandma always told me that out of everything, your hair is what makes you. So like, if your hair, just
Well,
looks
yeah.
terrible, everyone's gonna think you're terrible. If your hair looks nice,
Why do you think grandmas would always like grab your cheek like this with the comb and like gel it down?
oh my god, I
Oh,
hated that shit.
it gives me PTSD just thinking about it.
They would like spray that shit that makes your hair kind of hard. So like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
the
talking about?
hairspray.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh my
hairspray.
god,
Like,
and do it before
and,
church, and they're in a rush,
yeah,
so they're just. Oh
yeah,
my
and they wouldn't
god.
cover your eyes, and your eyes fucking burn.
uh,
It's insane. And
God.
like, then they think you're crying because you don't want to be there, but in reality, they just sprayed like a
You
gallon of hairspray
sprayed
in
me
your
with
eye.
like hairspray in my eyes. I can't see.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then they're just like, "We
I,
gotta go to church." It's like, no, I need to go to a
I can't.
hospital.
I can't see. What makes you think I can go in the pew? I can't see.
God, being a kid. Miss being a kid sometimes.
I think everyone in this chat can agree to that.
Yeah, that's probably why half of us are into Chucky, because Chucky still looks like a damn kid.
Probably. We're living our own childhood inside of doll. That's exactly how it's going.
You know what? It's like the reverse of Chucky. Chucky is a adult serial killer inside of a doll. We're all still a kid living inside an adult body.
Minus the killer part, guys. Let's just clear that up. Minus the serial killer part.
Yeah, minus that. I swear I'm not.
No, he's not. Not being held here against my will. If that's what you guys are asking.
Yeah, I totally don't have anyone like behind the camera at all.
Nope. Not that I know.
I do want to say, if any of you have a question for Zach that he can answer, of course, be sure
Yes.
to shoot a question. I see all 14 of you in here. At least one of you have hands.
Don't be shy. I would assume the majority of you have at least one.
Yeah. That doesn't involve when the movie comes out, what happens with Chucky, and when the movie comes out. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
I can say it's not this year.
And we can, and they probably don't know for sure. And if you didn't know, newsflash, if you didn't know, October 2021.
Yes.
For now, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully it can be sooner. But that would be the best date.
You're gonna have to talk to the big man on campus about that one, but don't, because we made it very clear that it's not coming out this year. So please don't.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to hear it again.
Please
For the
don't.
love of God, please don't.
Please don't.
Don't tell him we sent you.
No. Because if you don't have pizza, he's not gonna want to hear it.
I was literally about to say, like, if we just give him some pizza, it should be fine, right? Like,
that's a dice roll. I don't even know if pizza can. I mean, you could try. He'll still take the pizza, but I just can't promise you'll get the answer you want.
I mean, what if he beats you up with the pizza box?
I will say that actually did happen, but it was a skit. that actually did happen. It was actually really funny. But I was gonna say, on the topic of pizza, I don't think Mike can vouch for me. I don't think any of us have consumed more pizza in our entire lives than filming this movie.
Sounds like
no, you'd think that. No. After a while, you just like, I'm gonna throw up if I take a pizza. It's
I don't know if I've ever like ate so much pizza that I've either gotten sick from it or didn't want any.
I promise. Like, I didn't think I was like that either. Anyone who knows me, pizza is my favorite food.
Oh, of course.
The fact that I was like, oh my god, please, not another
no
bite.
more, Tony.
I was like, no. It was.
How much do you think you ate, like, in a day?
Oh my god.
Like a box, like we talking
in
two?
in one day,
Yeah.
like individually, or as
Like
a group?
like I guess how much I guess we'll just say how much do you think that you yourself ate? Like what was the most that you ate in a day, do you think?
Oh my god! Oh my god! I think there was one time where we ordered three large pizzas at the beginning of the filming day, and then towards the end of the filming day, we ordered another three.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that alone is probably more than the average human should ever consume. So span that over the course of however long it took to film.
No, you think that's nasty. You should watch Mr. Beast's video. He made a video where he had a pizza eating contest, and this guy ate a piece of pizza that's probably like, so take this shelf, like
Uh
it's
huh.
probably that tall, and it was
I
just
can
all
handle it.
pizza,
I can handle it.
like,
Tony prepared us for this exact moment. I can do it. I can take it.
but he had to eat it in like less than 30 minutes or
I
something
can't
like
do
that.
that.
Yeah,
I
and
can't do
he
that. I
did
can't
it,
do that.
and he
I
and
can't do that.
he was skinnier than me, and he did it. And it
What a
was,
legend.
yeah, he actually is a legend. He's like the fastest eater or something. So you guys should have gotten him. Then you would have not had that problem on set.
That was insanity.
Yeah. And Claire asks favorite color. Mine's blue.
Pink.
Pink, really?
Yep, it is. I
Are
don't
we
know
ta-
why.
are we talking
It
hot pink or like
I'm gonna give it like a salmon color.
salmon color?
Yeah, like
Mm.
I don't know why. I was just in the neighborhood, and plus it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month,
Mm. Cause I mean
so
that red light behind you kind of looks pinkish, a little
it's
bit.
orange. It's
Oh, okay.
orange.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
It's
orange. Okay.
orange. Come on, man. I worked hard to get it on that exact color, at least in my. You know how long it took to get the dial just perfect? Oh God, it's so stressful.
Oh yeah, this one LED light I got, it's not the brightest, but it literally took me like 10 minutes just to get orange, cause
It's crazy.
it would either be red or it would be like yellow, and it was so hard to just get it in the middle. I don't know why. It should have not been that hard.
It's craziness. It's like a puzzle, and I'm not for it.
I mean
I'm
that's,
not for it.
I mean was it like a cheap light or was it like an expensive one? Was it? Cause
Let me.
mine was like $15 at FYE.
Oh, mine was like 35.
I mean it's way brighter than mine though, so you got a good deal on those.
Yeah, well, I'm not proud that I spent $35 on a singular light bulb. So
I mean, it the two other LEDs I got, they came in like a subscription package, and it was like 50 or something. So
see, like, where were you when I needed a bargain? I feel like I got gypped.
yeah, they were they're Philips too. The
Mine's called a magic light bulb, I think.
oh, I think that's what mine is. I'm pretty
Oh
sure that's
my
what
god.
mine is.
Did I get gypped? Did I pay more than you?
I don't
Maybe.
know. I mean, I got it on a sale though, so I mean,
Okay. See, I didn't. Man.
FYE man, gotta go FYE.
Oh, oh well, I'm over it.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
I guess if I had to ask one more question about Charles, because there's not much we can talk about, what was your favorite part of the trailer?
Oh man. Honestly, it's got to be when Chucky's sitting on the bed.
Really?
Yeah,
When he turns his head?
yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. There's so many memorable moments, I guess is the best way to put it. But even obviously at the end when Chucky looks up and he's mad and his eyes are moving. That I mean, everyone loves that. It's a classic.
Yeah.
That's an unforgettable shot. And my brother, props to my brother. He's amazing at what he does,
He
and
is.
he's making this movie look absolutely perfect. And I admire him for that. He did a very good job for sure.
Yeah.
But probably the bed scene.
Yeah, cause I was gonna say, I couldn't even imagine having all that pressure. Cause like, the trailer's like almost at 1 million. I think it's about to either hit 700,000 or 800,000. And
I think Mike and everyone else and my brother can agree that it's not more so pressure. It feels more like adrenaline.
mm,
You know, obviously there is pressure trying to please the fans and making something that everyone will love, but at the same time is what we filming is what we love to do, and it's more of adrenaline than like stress or pressure because you want it to be so good that it just motivates you.
yeah, I can definitely understand that.
There were stressful days though. I will say there wasn't adrenaline on one of the days. It was super stressful, but
Oh yeah.
that time it wasn't my fault. Nothing unplugged. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I mean, just from the whole animatronic thing, having to code it and everything, because I that wasn't the first time I've heard that from you guys. That I can only
Yeah.
imagine.
Listen, this is how it went. It was like 2 hours of coding maybe, and then Tony would come in. It's like it's pizza time. I'm like, oh yes, finally! Oh my god, it was like mom just brought home like a pizza unsuspectedly, and we would just eat. And then he'd go back to coding for a little while. Me and Mitchell would be setting up lighting and all that, and Mike would just making sure all the audio levels sound good, testing it out. Tony would be doing his thing, directing, telling us what his vision is, and it was just it felt like a family. Like everyone was just having a great time, and there was a lot of laughter. Obviously, we do a lot of skits. Tony loves his skits. He loves telling us that he wants to do skits.
Yeah, Tony's actually here and Shannon's here. What's up, guys?
Hi dads, you guys. Hi dads.
When I first watched those skits, I honestly thought Tony was getting bullied. Like I literally thought like you guys were like making fun of this man and like showing it to everyone.
God, no. How can we do that? How can we do that?
That that's what I was saying. I was like, this can't be real. But like, you guys just acted it so well, and it was just I don't know why it was funny seeing Mike mad for some reason. Because out of all of you guys, for some reason, Mike seems like he'd be the nicest one. So
um, Zach Marisha says, "Hey, girl." Hi, Marisha. Love her. Yeah. I mean, it's just even like now that Shannon's here, he actually just reminded me of something. Shannon did an absolutely amazing job as Charles Lee Ray. There was not, I mean, even during like breaks or cuts or whatever, he would always stay in character just to keep the ball going. It was horrifying. It was horrifying. Seeing Shannon as like such a nice guy and like such like with his little southern accent saying things like that, and then he just immediately gets into the character of Shannon or Charles Lee Ray, and it's just the snap of a finger. He doesn't need to warm up or anything. It's just he immediately goes into it. It was crazy to me.
I mean,
It was absolutely crazy.
Shannon's a talented dude. From what I've talked to him, he can do a lot of voices and
I was just about to say he's a man. He's a man of many voices.
yeah.
You name it. He would go from Heath Ledger's Joker to Peter to everyone. It was so funny, so funny.
He really needs to
Crazy.
like someone really needs to hire him for like a cartoon or an anime or something. I could see him doing an anime. That would be lit to see him like do like his Chucky voice for like a villain or something.
I could see him definitely being a Chucky voice.
A
Someone should
Chucky
hire him.
or
Someone should hire him for that.
or a Joker, like a voice Joker for an animated Batman movie. I could see him doing that.
You hear that, Shannon? Start filling out paperwork.
Yeah,
Come on
man.
now. Come
Let your
on now.
work be known. Yeah,
Oi.
yeah, cause I'll never forget when you guys went live on Instagram, and Shannon was doing the voice in the booth, and that was like the first time I guess we got to really see Shannon, and it was just you could tell he's just been doing it all day, man. He just doesn't give up.
From what I remember, he was in that booth screaming and doing his thing, and he was in the zone. I think he almost passed out. To
Yeah,
be honest, like he was into it. It was truly just it was a masterpiece. What else can I say about it? He's just amazing at it. It's natural born talent for sure.
yeah. Not a lot of people can do it.
No, I mean I can't. I'm not gonna try to. I can't. I know I can't. Why would I try that?
It's just
Why
not
would I try
it's
that?
not my department. I'm gonna leave him for
No,
that
I
one.
know. I no. I just work here. not my department. I just work here.
I'm just here.
Yeah, yeah. Go talk to a manager. Oh, I just work here.
Well, even though I love Charles, I kind of do want to switch over to my special boy because that's something we don't get to talk about a lot.
No,
Uh,
no.
so
You guys have enough Charles.
yeah. I got between me and Nightmare, we got like 100 videos, so you guys are good. So I know James did a video kind of talking about why he brought Sackhead because not a lot of people have done fan films about it. But
Mhm.
I guess out of all the Jasons, I guess what made you and James think that you could make an entire movie just from Sackhead? Like, what did you guys think was so, like, I guess special about him that you were like, let's do Sackhead?
Well, part two was we came to the consensus that we both really enjoyed part two.
Mm-hmm.
And doing your research on fan films and like what's been done, what hasn't been done, we didn't see any fan films that had Sackhead Jason in the way that we wanted to do it, which was good. It makes us stand out more. We, I myself and James as well, really enjoy human Jason, not zombie Jason.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to go from part two and restructure it in the way that we wanted to tell the story was very inspiring. And to play around with humanizing Jason rather than zombie Jason was something that we felt we could do properly.
Mm. I mean, it would be, and I think it actually makes it a little more tense because he's gonna be human in this way, so it'd be he could
Correct.
he could actually get hurt. He could
Right.
actually die. He could, you could actually harm him so that the survivors have a
Mm-hmm.
chance. So
Right.
there's a lot more you can go off of.
I felt that the Friday 13th franchises were very their main characters didn't really, besides Tommy Jarvis, didn't really have the upper hand on Jason, and we also wanted to give our characters that chance by humanizing him and, like you said, harming him and having the potential to kill him since he's human.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Are there any characters from part two that were, I guess, you put in the movie? I think the only people who
um,
survived was Jenny and her boyfriend. I think.
no, these are all new characters, all new
Mm.
characters. We're starting a brand new story in this movie, or in our eyes. Part two never happened. This is part
Ah,
two.
okay, got you.
This is part two.
Okay, got you on that.
Mm-hmm.
But are there, I guess, any elements from part two that you are going to use from it other than Sackhead, like kills or
Yes.
scenes?
Kills. There will be maybe one homage to one kill or two. A lot of the kills haven't been done yet. We did our research on it, and we wanted to do something different from the franchise and not take every single aspect from it. There are some aspects of the film that I can't say just yet until a little further down the road, which we have a little surprise for everyone.
Mm.
Uh, that will reveal what will be in this film.
Can't wait for it.
I'm nervous to show everyone, but a good nervous. It's like that adrenaline that we talked about.
Yeah. Are you guys planning on having a different looking face for Jason in part two?
Yes, the face we are doing is different than any face in any of the franchises because we have the very talented Michael Lawrence who
Mm-hmm.
will be sculpting the face of Jason. Um, I've seen what it looks like so far, and it's just a rough draft, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting, which is good. It's just disgusting.
When I guess when you guys told Michael to sculpt it, was it were you guys kind of basing it off of like for example in part two, one of my favorite scenes in it was actually Jenny at the bar explain, like, kind of in a way they were kind of telling fans what Jason is like, but without forcing it, because Jenny was just at the bar kind of asking logical questions like, is he just a boy in a man's body? He's looking for his mother. He wants to kill people because maybe he'll bring his mother back. Just stuff like that. So were you guys taking that kind of stuff into consideration, making his face like he's been on his own this whole time, and et cetera, et cetera?
So our approach from it, we gave Michael Lawrence kind of a basis on what certain features we wanted this face to have, and we gave him kind of the rest as creative leniency. We kind of wanted to go for more of that story that he's just a deformed child.
Yeah.
So his face is just super deformed, as it usually is, and we are following the aspect of he's killing for his mother, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. That and just yeah, that was basically what I was asking, and if the face is just gonna be like structured around like him, how he grew up.
In our film, yes, it structures from how he grew up in our film, not from the original part 2. So this is a very original design that Michael Lawrence has specific for this film.
I thinking about it. Were you were a part of it when because I know in James's video he said that the teaser for it they literally filmed in like a day. They went to like Home Depot and they got like the mask and the outfit and the pickaxe and everything. What were you guys' idea for like his outfit and weapons and like all of that type of stuff?
So the trailer you're referring to, I wasn't on the project at the time. That was I think about 9 months ago or something like that. But we with the way he looks, I think he wanted to stay true to he's just some dude in the woods, like almost like a hillbilly, like dressed up as a hillbilly. So he wanted to stay true to that wardrobe, change the color of the shirt so it's not exactly the same as the second part. But he wanted to keep the overalls and the plaid shirt to stay true to that aspect of part 2. I'm not really sure what was going through his mind at the time. Not to say that I hate it. I think it looks really good. But that's not a question for me. That's more a question for Mr. Grimm, which you guys can follow on Instagram.
Yeah, I have his Instagram in the description if you guys want to follow it. I also have
Phenomenal.
ZACK's Instagram. His company's in YouTube, Tall Studios, Tall Story Studios, and
there you go.
and
you got
James's YouTube and Instagram and my special boy. Everything's down there, so you guys are covered.
Listen, you as you were saying my company name, it reminded me Morgan, who plays Samantha Davis in Charles. She FaceTimed me the other day, and she runs my business account. She's very good at what she does, super talented. So any business inquiries you guys have, she is very good at it if you're trying to promote anything. But she FaceTimed me. We were talking. She goes, "Yeah, I was on your Tall Boy account." I was like, "My what?" your Tall Boy Studios account. I said, "I want you to say that to me again and realize what you just said." I think she mixed up Tall Story Studios and My Special Boy.
Oh, okay.
And she put Tall Boy. She said Tall Boy Studios. So now I have to make her a shirt that says Tall Boy Studios as an inside joke.
You would think you'd be like the last person to like,
Exactly, and she said that too. She says, "I look at that every day," and I still said that. Now you're never gonna live it down.
I mean, it happens to the best of us. I remember I was trying to find your YouTube of it on YouTube one day, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, man, why can't I find this damn YouTube? And I think I was putting like tall. It was like tall. It was something. It was like Tall Stories something, and it just wasn't popping up. And then I went on your Instagram and looked, and I was like, I was half right, but like I should have been 100% right.
It's a unique It's a unique name for sure that a lot of people can't remember, but that's okay. That's not the point of it.
Yeah,
There's meaning.
I mean, it's a tall story. It's a story that's tall building.
There's a meaning behind it, I promise. Actually, the meaning behind that, the name is tall story is another name for like a telltale, like a fairy tale or like a story, like a fantasy story. So that's kind of why I came up with it, because in my eyes, a story is a story, whether it's real or fake. Like no matter what it is, you're still gonna have someone who's interested in and immerse them in this story that you've created. So that's kind of why I chose that name. Fun fact of the day, guys.
Fun facts. Yeah.
Fun fact of the day.
Ow! Look, even my cat thought it was such a fun fact. She came and joined.
Hi, kitty cat.
Hi, kitty. Bye, kitty.
Bye. It was a pleasure meeting you for that 2 seconds.
Yeah, she. I need to clip her claws. She digs into my leg too much, so I don't really let her get on me. And then she kind of just walks away slowly, like the Incredible Hulk does on the side of the road, and like looks back and just gives me like sad eyes.
And puts her paw. She puts her paw up.
Yeah.
With her, she's hitched.
Like she's literally just standing here, just staring at me. And
classic.
Yeah. She's a little rascal. Okay, well, yeah, we're talking about Friday the 13th.
We sure are. All day.
All day, gang.
That's actually not true. It's not all day, but
it's all year.
It's close enough.
All year?
No. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's planned to come out next year, right? Yep.
You guessed it. Hopefully.
Next year in October. Hopefully.
Yes. As of right now, that is the release window. I cannot promise you guys anything because we are in pre-production.
Mm-hmm.
But that is our goal, to set it to come out in October. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I lied straight to your face. We want it to come out on the only Friday the 13th of that year, which I believe is in August. And we are going to strive and try our very hardest to do that, because it would just be cool.
It would be cool.
Like I said, we're in pre-production, so I can't promise that's the definite date, but that's our goal.
I definitely think you guys will get it out.
I hope so.
Because it's crazy that I think this month there was like 2 or 3. There was Never Hike in the Snow. I think it's Voorhees. And I thought there was one more, but I could be wrong. Could be thinking about something
Vengeance? Nope, that
came out last year, because I watched that on my one of my streams. Vengeance was good though. I enjoyed it.
I did enjoy that. I don't know if there's another one. I forgot.
There might only be 2. I might be wrong. I might be dumb. But yeah, we got 2 this October, and then next year we have My Special Boy.
You do.
I guess one thing I'm curious about is the characters. Are the characters going to be similar to part 2, different? Are they going to have like their own arcs? Because I know a lot of people about the Friday the 13th movies is there's barely any character development, obviously, because they're just going to be killed off. But are you guys going to change
so with this movie, we decided to take the route of storytelling, while incorporating, obviously, Jason's well known for all of his badass kills, which will still be in the film. I can promise you that. The synopsis of the film, because it's on our IMDb, is the main character named Sean decides to rebuild Camp Crystal Lake as Camp Trinity Point. Obviously, despite all warnings, he still does it anyway. You know, it's a myth, whatever. It's not actually real. But there is story behind it. I don't want to go too in depth with it, because I'm kind of dicing on some thin edge if I go a little too deep into it. Yeah. But if you guys want to know the exact synopsis on our IMDb, it is there. You guys can read it for yourselves, because, like I said, I don't want to tread on any thin ice, because that would be bad. But there will be story development. There will be character development. It's not just a linear kill. There is story arc in this film.
good to hear. Cause I
With
know that was I always hear that about the. I mean that's really with a lot of slasher films is that they don't really do any character development because they're gonna just be killed off anyways. Why would you do that?
right.
But I feel like any movie like that, you should at least have a little bit, like just a tiny bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. Don't go overboard with it, especially if it's like 6 survivors, but something.
I agree. I 100% agree, and that is exactly what is happening in this film.
Awesome. Well, you got that covered, guys.
You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here first on Damn Dude Industries Radio.
Which, by the way, you guys should subscribe because we want to get him to 10,000 by the end of this year.
Oh, that'd be awesome. End of this year,
So,
stretching it, but I think may possibly.
that's right. You gotta shoot for the stars, lad. Come on, have high hopes.
Well, I mean, you would have high hopes because you won tall.
Come on, you got it.
I was about to say another company, it's Tall Tale Studios. They make like The Walking Dead.
Telltale.
Yeah, Telltale. I can't even get their name right.
It's been a long day, huh?
Yeah, it's up there. It's definitely been a tall day.
Oh my god. All right. I like your play on words, but come on, it's a tall boy day. Hyphen Morgan Sylvia.
Is she? Oh, what the?
I don't know.
Tall
boy.
Maybe she doesn't want to type because
maybe she's shy. She's not shy, guys. I promise. She's very outgoing.
Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much tell from the way like she talks and chats and everything. She says what's on her mind.
One thing I will say, because I have to give credit to this. Well, I'll go back to Charles real quick. Tyler and Morgan are a natural born actor and actress. They would fly through scenes one take sometimes. Sometimes it take a little longer, obviously, but there were some scenes where they just flew by it, and it was flawless, and it looked amazing. She did amazing, as you guys can tell in the trailer. So did Tyler. If I could get her on every project, I would. But she's a busy woman, so I can't.
I mean, I always knew Tyler was a good actor because in the I think it was the music video Distraction. That was probably like I watched that music video for that, and I was just kind of like, damn, this dude like because I think it was Mitch that was with him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Mitch, and in the car with him.
Yes.
At first I thought it was you. But it was Mitch because you both kind of
don't tell him that we look alike. He'll get very mad.
But yeah, I was just kind of like, damn, like they can actually act like, and that was like years ago. So I was just kind of like, damn, like they have to be great now.
I think that was 2 years ago, I believe.
It might have been.
I can't remember. It's been a long 2 years.
Long 2 years. Well, it's a good thing that we have. Internet and phones to look things up.
Absolutely.
Distraction. It came out 2 years ago. Wow.
Haha.
And it came out. Imagine if it came out today. September 20th. Oh.
We just missed the anniversary.
It.
How incredibly disappointing.
Yeah. What's up, FBD or my bro Bruce?
Shout out Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce is he makes he actually makes music too, but he's been streaming recently. Freaking.
That a boy. Stay on that hustle. All right, we're getting off topic, guys. We're really bad at this.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's okay to have some fun sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Surprisingly,
if you get me on one lane, it's gonna be very hard to get me to merge back into the other one.
Surprisingly, it's only been 44 minutes.
Oh my god.
Feels like it's been
years. I feel like I'm 22 already.
Not yet. You're almost there.
No, I'm almost there. I share the birthday with the infamous Michael Myers. Anyway, speaking of birthdays, happy. I already said it to him, but I'm gonna say it now. Happy late birthday to the man, the myth, Tony Biz, guys.
Biz.
If you guys haven't said
Yeah.
happy birthday to him, he his little birthday passed, so I'm sure he ate a lot of pizza that day, and I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah. October 1st was Tony's birthday and Nightmare's 10-year anniversary.
Look at that! It all just played out perfectly.
Yep. Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. Back on topic, because. Okay.
Told you.
So one thing I actually kind of want, I guess I want to know, and I guess other people who want to support it is there going to be any merch release with this, or is it going to be like you have to donate to get it, that kind of thing?
So we will be doing an Indiegogo campaign for this. I'm working around the clock to come up with different shirt designs. I'm designing them myself. That hopefully everyone will enjoy. This is a feature film, so we will be providing Blu-rays and things of that nature. There are some not secret perks, but perks that are going to be a surprise when the trailer comes, or when the Indiegogo comes out, and along with the trailer, because that's been announced. Mm-hmm. So I want to keep that a surprise for everyone, because there's some juicy perks in there that I'm excited for everyone to see. Yeah, juicy perks, juicy.
I can't wait to cover them. Because most
there's one perk that I might buy for myself just because I want it.
Can't you just get it for free?
No, that's lame. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I gotta support it like everyone else. Come on.
Very true. I respect it.
Thanks, man. I gotta buy my own stuff. I'm a grown man. Buy my own stuff.
Grown 21-year-old, almost 22.
I'm a 21 3/4.
I'm a tall 21-year-old.
Tall boy.
What's up, Romeo? Late to the party, but welcome.
Hey, buddy.
If you have any questions for Zach, feel free to let him know, Rome.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yes.
I'm kidding, but speak now.
Yes.
That I'm not kidding about.
Kitty, come! I know, man. Honestly, usually my cat just walks away. She's literally just been standing here, so like she must really want to like get in on this.
What can I say? I have a way with animals. They usually 5 times out of 10 enjoy my presence.
Man, you must, cause like I've never seen her stay for this long. She's like, ooh, Charles is my special boy. Let me get him.
Yeah, she's like, Charles, get the tea.
She's like, I'm always hearing you talk about it.
Oy vey.
Alright. Is there... actually, we talked about it off the stream, but I guess like we'll say it on the stream. I think I asked you, what was it? How did you and James, start working together? How did you guys like meet? Like, how did that all go? Like,
story time. Everyone, grab your popcorn. This is quite interesting. Not really. So, James had messaged me on Instagram and said like, "Hey, I saw you work in Charles. I've seen Charles. It looks really good. I have a film coming out, Friday 13th fan film." I was like, "Oh, like that's really cool. Like if you need anyone, let me know. Like maybe I can help you out." And he said, "Awesome. I'll let you know." I think about and said like, "Hey, 2.5 weeks passed, 3 weeks." And he messaged me and he was like, how would you feel about being a cinematographer on this project?" I said, "Yeah, man, absolutely." He gave me the basis of the script. He showed me what kind of vibe he was going for and what, that Sackhead Jason was being brought back. And he showed me some of the props that he had already had finished, and I was very impressed with them. So we were on talks for about 3 months prior to me being on the film. It was kind of an on and off conversation, kind of just slowly getting to know each other. I showed him my other work other than Charles that I've done like music videos and of that nature, which he really enjoyed. And originally, this was just going to be a fun, 30-minute short film. And I suggested, what if we make it a feature? I can find someone who can do music for us, which is the very talented Mike Shabanti, as you guys know from Charles. Very, very talented, and he's working on Halloween Inferno 3. I'm
Yup.
very excited to hear what my best friend is coming up with. It gives you chills, right? It gives you chills. Wait till you guys. Charles. That's all I could say. It's Charles.
If you guys
Anyway,
haven't, go
yeah,
subscribe to Mike Chabanta's
yes,
YouTube channel and listen to his amazing
he,
Charles music. That will.
he has two of the soundtracks from two scenes that we have released, and it's if you want to hear it in all of its glory, go subscribe.
Mm.
So I told James I had a friend, Mike, who could possibly do the original soundtrack for My Special Boy. So I reached out to Mike. I gave him the lowdown. I said, "Hey, the Friday 13th fan film. If you're not busy or you're interested in it, do you want to be the composer?" He said yes. So that was super exciting. Once I had the script in my possession, I sent it over to him, and he thoroughly enjoyed the story. And he also agreed with me that a feature film would be ideal to make, just because it would be more fun, and we have a bigger story to tell now that we have myself and Mike and two more heads to bounce ideas off of.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a bust, or a hood rather, of what the Jason was originally going to look like. It wasn't custom made for the film. He bought it off of someone. So me and Mike suggested that we could talk to Michael Lawrence, and maybe he could make one for us, and we could use that. So we talked to Michael Lawrence. Michael Lawrence said yes, he would love to, and that's kind of how it all started.
Hmm. How just amazing to hear it again. How when you first got on it, I guess the same thing like with Charles, like so far with it, have you felt like you were right for this? Like, do you feel like you can really bring something to it, or were you just kind of like, I wouldn't say nervous, but just skeptical about, I guess,
That's
joining something like this?
that's a really good question, actually. Um, I'm not ever one to brag to myself. I'm better than you. Blitz this, that, the other thing. I did feel like I could take on the task. I know Jason Voorhees is a very beloved character, and I thought this was a great opportunity to bring a Jason to the screen that no one has seen before, in a more terrifying, in a more brutal way. And I was up for the challenge. I was up for the challenge. I was excited, obviously nervous, still nervous, but like I said, it's just that adrenaline, because we want to create something that is going to be memorable for everyone in who loves the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And I will, Scout's honor right here, I will say, I will bring to the screen some beautiful scenes, beautiful cinematic shots of Jason Voorhees that will be
Mm-hmm.
unforgettable. You guys have my word.
Mm-hmm.
You have my word.
Well, I, I think after, I mean, you worked on Charles, and I've dove and seen some of your other work and everything, so I know that you will.
Oh,
So I
I
can second it and say that he will definitely bring it.
thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
Oh, of course.
Truly humbling. Truly humbling.
I mean, I
But
think.
yeah,
Oh, sorry. What?
I was gonna say, I think Jason's well overdue for some beautiful cinematic shots in his movies. He deserves it. He deserves the limelight of cinematic shots.
Yeah, I think one shot that would be cool, would be like a first-person shot, through his mask, something like that, like through the sack, like one. So
You
you just see one hole, like.
you might see that. You might not. I cannot confirm nor deny. you'll have to wait.
Do you think it will be because this is Sackhead Jason, and I would imagine he's the less popular one. Were you kind of worried about, I guess, people not really caring or like coming up with good ideas for him, since he's, I guess you would say, the lower tier of the Jasons?
I would say no. I think the way Sackhead was perceived in the second part didn't live up to the expectations that what it could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said prior, our story is much different than part 2, and our Jason will be perceived in a much different way. One that is very, very similar to Hockey Mask Jason, like the badass, kind of.
Yeah,
I know,
he's okay.
yeah, just no, but I think it's very I don't even know. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think you guys are in for a very, very good treat.
Yeah, because I remember when I was watching the second one, the one thing I know, because I went into it thinking that he was the zombie-like one. I didn't know he was all
Mm-hmm.
human. So when I was seeing him actually getting beat down and like he got into a fight with Jenny's boyfriend, and he was able to tackle him, and I was like, how are you able to do that with Jason? And it was just kind of weird, I guess, transitioning to the third and fourth one, and now he's just like a big monster. And I actually don't remember what, I guess, turned him to what he is now, because I think in the fourth one he was like in a grave and lightning struck down, and I think that's what made him into a zombie.
I
I'm
don't
not.
I don't know if that was part 4 or not, but yeah, I do. I don't know which one that one was, but I do know what you're talking about. That was a little, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna go and say in this one, without spoiling anything, one, it's actually kind of two questions that's on my mind. Will we see a hockey mask in it, and or will it kind of, I guess, will it lead into the Jason that we know, or is it just strictly just Sackhead the entire time?
Sorry, I was laughing because someone said tell Tony to make it only.
I honestly
uh,
don't want to see, like, I feel like
I will I will
pizza would be
I
involved.
will I will relay the message to Tony for you. I cannot promise you that he'll say yes, but I could
Uh,
relay it.
I
Uh,
mean, who doesn't want to see Tony rub pizza all over his body naked?
Moving on. I'm sorry. I got rudely distracted by your question. What was it?
um, Without spoiling anything, will the hockey mask make an appearance, or will he make a transition out of the Sackhead at any time in it?
That is something I will confirm nor deny. Not confirm nor deny, however you say it. That's something that you'll have to wait and see. You might get the best of both worlds. We might stay true to just having Jason as Sackhead because, like I said, that normalizing Jason and just having him as that hillbilly serial killer was something we really admired. But things could change in the script.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you guys are just gonna have to wait and see.
Mm. And what's the do you guys know, like, the budget that you're aiming for the Indiegogo, or is that still up in the
So
air?
it's kind of a dice roll right now. I don't have an official number for you because we're still working on what we need in order to bring this vision to life. Um, gear, props, things of that nature. Non-profit fan film, of course. Everything goes straight to the project.
Mm-hmm.
No one makes anything out of it. We just want to have the ability to make a Friday the 13th fan film that everyone will enjoy. So it's still up in the air. couldn't give you an official answer. That's Morgan's kind of doing all the math because math is hard. I don't like math. Math is very hard. On the topic of Jason as well, I've had the pleasure of talking to Cody Falk. The Voorhees trailer looked amazing, and I wish him nothing but the best. I hope that film does great things. I know it got noticed by Bloody Disgusting, which is super amazing, and I'm super happy for him. He's super nice guy. You guys go check out his Voorhees trailer on YouTube. It's very good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Bloody Disgusting will pick this up too once the trailer comes out or more out about it.
I hope so. That's the goal. The goal that'd be very good for sure.
I mean, we'll all like repost it and everything and tweet at them and be like, "Hey, Bloody Disgusting, get your act together."
If you guys helped get Bloody Disgusting to see this and to give this traction, I will handshake every single one of you with rubber gloves on, of course.
And a mask.
And a mask.
I will. Mask.
Yeah. I will send you guys any chocolate of your desire. But you have to let me know about peanut allergies in advance. So I'm not liable for any type of allergy.
Yeah, me and Mom actually reacted to the Voorhees trailer. Yeah, because he just said it's dropping soon.
Oh, I thought I missed it. I was like, that. No way, I just missed that. No way.
But
that's.
Yeah, because after we.
Good.
Yeah, it's actually the first time me and Mom has reacted together in quite a while, and actually, it's funny because literally right after we did the reaction, I checked my comments, and Wet Paint Pictures, the people who produced Voorhees, they sent a message on my Charles trailer reaction and asked me to react to it on my channel. But I didn't record my reaction when I did it with Foam because I was like, "Oh, I'm just here. I'll just watch it, whatever."
I'm just here. I just work here, guys.
So
I just work here.
So that's
hilarious.
Then I felt bad. So now I'm trying to figure out like, well, I don't want to just repost Romeo's reaction, so I gotta kind of, hopefully I can maybe just react to the film and hopefully that makes up.
You could make it up. Yeah, I mean you could make it up to him and do like a little review on what you thought about the trailer for sure. You want to give a fake reaction? I'm sure I can only imagine what your reaction was.
Yeah, I wish I would have did because you can clearly hear me because I'm pretty loud when I get hyped. So like I was pretty loud. So if I'm loud, that's how you know that's a good trailer.
I would have never thought you'd be loud.
Oh no.
You? No.
I mean
that's insane.
I mean, you look at that Charles montage thing that Mike did for the Charles trailer, and like you could hear me through everyone because I'm so damn loud.
That whole montage thing was just it really put a perspective on that film and how much people enjoyed it. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I'm a man of my word. I shed a tear for all the support that we were receiving in that one video. It was probably the most heartwarming thing I've ever experienced in my life, and gratitude from myself and the entire team for you and everyone else supporting the movie. It's just genuine happiness that everyone just supports us and enjoys what we're making for you guys.
Yeah, by the way, does it say that there's 99 people here?
No, it says there's 128.
What just happened?
132.
We were at 9, and now there's just because there's no one typing, but there's like 100 people. What just happened?
I don't know.
Someone just reposted something, because I don't know how we just jumped from 8 people to 122. I don't even think I've ever had that many people. See, Zach, everyone came to see you, man.
I hope not. You guys, nothing to look at, guys. I promise.
Oh no.
But I'm sure everyone is here for Charles. So if anyone has any questions, I am more than happy to answer any more questions about Charles since we have new people coming.
Yeah. Unless all of you are bots. If any of you have questions, come and join. I'm just kind of like, where did all these people come from? I'm really trying to figure it out. Like, they all kind of came out of nowhere. Came out of the woodwork.
Came out the cut,
Yeah.
as the kids say nowadays.
I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't think my special boy or anything. They didn't retweet anything, so I don't know. I. I. I don't know. I'll find out later. I'll have to find that
You're
out because
you're at a loss. You're at a loss for words.
yeah, the only time I've ever had this many concurrent viewers was when the Child's Play 2019 trailer came out, and I think I went live for it. And yeah. Oh, typical said question. So will there be two Chucky voices, or what? There's the original Chucky voice, and then the other guy playing as Chucky.
So
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
so Shannon Morris, a man of many voices, is playing both Charles Lee Ray and the voice of Chucky. He is both of them. He is the one and only voice of Chucky in this film.
The one and only voice.
The one and only, the man, the myth. He's so, it just when you see him do it in person. If you guys ever have the chance to ever meet him, whether it's at, I don't know if he has if Scarefest or whatever, uh, seeing him do that voice in person is chilling. It's like you're just looking at Chucky himself. It's horrifying, but it's very. It's just I don't even know. It's fantastic to watch it.
I think what's gonna be crazy about Charles is that we've only seen like the little teasers we got in the trailers, and they
Mm-hmm.
just those alone just get you so excited and so hyped to see it, and it looks so damn professional. And I can probably speak for like Nightmare and everyone else, Chucky Fan 101, everyone else who's done videos on it, that I've had so many, I guess, what's the right word? I guess just visions of just watching it and just being in awe and just being like, wow, like this is like after that remake, we just really needed we needed this. Uh,
I like the the air quotes on remake.
yeah,
Yeah, a lot of hard work from everyone on the team, from actors, crew, everyone. We wanted to pour our hearts into this project, no matter what it. There was times where we'd film from 10 in the morning to 4 in the morning.
mm.
They're long. I'll have to post a picture. I have a picture of Mitch and Mike on the same chair. It's like a big recliner chair, and Mitchell is sitting in the actual chair part, sleeping, and Mike Shabani is like sitting on top like a cat, sleeping above him. And it's just the amount of time and effort, and it was just long days, but it was well worth it, and we can't wait to show you guys all great actors, Shannon, Morgan, Tyler, even our our co-actors, I guess, if you want to call them that, like our sub actors. All did great job. Mitchell, amazing with the cinematography as usual. Tony's directing and making sure his vision's coming to life and bringing humor and so much pizza. So much pizza.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, from what I've heard from everyone from the cast, it's gonna be a pretty straightforward horror movie. So is there like any comedy at all, or is it just kind of like a character would just kind of make a slight joke, but it's not really meant
Yeah,
to be a joke. It's
yeah. I
just
would. I wouldn't say comedy. More of a possible. I guess the best way to put it is a mood lightening like comment, like you said, or just to give it more than just like seriousness. There's heart work. There could be, just a quick sarcastic remark.
mm-hmm.
Just a little quick chuckle, just so it feels natural. We wanted this movie to feel as natural as possible in acting and writing wise.
Well, again, without too much spoilers, I guess not really a spoiler is will Chuck? Cause I think you guys have said it before, but just for since there's a lot of new people here,
Yep.
will Charles kind of have that Chucky personality where he's just kind of like he's like, for example, he'll just taunt you. He'll make fun of you while killing you. He'll just like he just has that. He has like a Freddy kind of personality. Like he just fucks with you.
I mean, what's a Chucky movie without that?
Yeah, like, you know.
What's a Chucky movie with? Those could be those have to be in a Chucky movie. That's just the character.
Yes.
He's just a dick.
He's an asshole. But
He
also,
is.
But also at the same time misunderstood.
Right.
Because when you go into like his backstory, not official, but the only backstory we have, and kind of finding out like what he went through, it's kind of like he's really just taking out his aggression on everyone else. Could be because they have what he didn't, or like for example in Charles, let's just say. I'm not saying this is a story, but this would be like if I had a part in it, I would make it where part of the reason why he tortures them is because, you know, he didn't grow up with a family, a loving mom and dad, and maybe Michael Miller and more. Isn't her name just what's her name in it?
Samantha Davis.
Samantha Davis. Sorry. And you know maybe they're trying to start a family, and you know Chucky overhears it, and he just wants to torture them and break them up so that can't happen because you know he never had that, and just his voice volume too low, got it, and it could just something along the lines of that. He's just he's misunderstood, man.
And that's to say about a lot of villains that are super misunderstood. It's you want to be able to give your audience something to empathize with, even if it is your villain. You know, for example, the Joker movie. He was super misunderstood in that, as him as a backstory, he had this laughing disability, and he was just odd to the normal person viewing him, and after one bad day he just lost everything. And it's the same thing with what you were talking about with Chucky in his other movies. He's just a misunderstood soul.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's still fucked up.
Oh yeah, no, he's still super fucked up.
He just
I would like to go on the record and say I don't condone what he does.
Yeah, I don't entirely condone what he does, but I
99% of me doesn't condone it.
Yeah, 88. Just I mean, sometimes he's killed people that do kind of deserve it, but most of the time it's like
potato.
Yeah, I like how we went from almost 200 viewers to 59. I wish it was 69.
Oof.
That would be
great number.
That
would have been funny.
Oh, it's going down quick.
That's all right.
Yeah.
They enjoyed your content for a little while.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you why they came. They were like, damn, I haven't seen Damn Dude's video today, but I can't sleep. So they came in. They're like, oh, now I can sleep. And they just left.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, how can you guys sleep at night without watching some Damn Dude videos? It's mind-blowing to me.
Yeah. I just got the most strangest comment. It blocked it from the chat. You two are dumb but alive. Get a job in a union quick.
Huh.
What?
Duly noted. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I'll be sure to join a union.
Yep, absolutely. I'll put in my application right now.
I'm not even gonna lie. The only time I ever even learned about a union was in school, and that was the only time. So I don't give a fuck about no union. I'm just gonna let that be clear.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say to that is go watch the Charles trailer, guys.
Yeah. That can be your union.
Go watch the Charles trailer.
Go. I'll put the trailer link in the description after this, and I'll put a link to the. And then also when the Indiegogo does go up, I'll come back and update this because obviously, you know, this is always gonna get more people watching. Yeah.
LOL, what a comment.
Well, any more questions for him, guys? And Thor is my favorite superhero. Hawk is mine.
For Hulk, really?
Hawk, yeah. I literally have a picture of me when I was like 5. I had like a whole Hawk outfit on, Hawk stuffy. I've been a Hawk fan since I was a kid.
Really?
He's my boy. Yep.
I don't even know my favorite superhero. I don't know. Captain America is kind of. He's pretty badass.
He's kind of badass. He's kind of cool. He has a
He's
shield.
kind of cool. He does some stuff for
You know,
sure.
he could do some flippies. You know, some throwies.
Yeah.
Some. You know,
Yeah, some catchies.
You know,
So he does so much.
He can do the talk and walk the
Yeah.
walk. Like, you know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Ask Zach if he has any favorite movies. What's your favorite movie or horror movie, or on top of that, your favorite Friday the 13th movie?
Okay, I'll give you all 3.
Oh wow. What man?
My favorite. I don't. My favorite. That's hard, man. I've got a lot of favorite movies. Really, I can give. I'll give you a top 5 favorite movies.
Alright. Even better.
Joker, absolutely. I've got him tattooed on my arm. I don't know if you can see the haha.
Yeah.
It's not done yet. It's not done yet. I still need to update the tattoo. It's not just gonna be haha. I promise. 1917 was beautiful. I absolutely loved that movie. Star Wars, obviously. Sorry, I'm like looking around my room to see what posters I have hanging up. Star Wars. I mean, can you ever go wrong with Star Wars?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Captain America: Winter Soldier is a beautiful movie, and honestly, Black Panther. I really enjoyed Black Panther. My favorite horror movie, I'd have to say, Hereditary.
I actually have that on my wish list. Mitch told me to watch it.
Yes, that movie is. It's not a jump scare movie. It's a psychological horror, and it's just so good, so good. My favorite Jason movie has to be Jason Goes to Manhattan. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. I really enjoyed the remake. To be honest, I did enjoy the remake. Part 2, obviously, because I'm doing a fan film on it. Otherwise, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. I would say part 3, because I enjoyed the first movie when he gets the hockey mask.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the first one. Cause I when I first watched it, I didn't know it was gonna be his mom. I was like, whoa.
Oh my god!
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoilers, guys. Oh, whew, that was a close one.
I'm not even gonna try to recover from it. It's done. I was gonna try to come up with something, but it's over. It's done.
But yeah, Hereditary is a very, very good movie for sure.
Yeah, I watched the trailer for it, and I was just kind of like, what? What's
Actually, a friend of mine from work, his name's Ryan, loves movies just as much as I do, and he's actually the one who recommended it to me. And I told him I was watching it, and this was like I think this was like a month ago. And he was like, what time stamp are you at in the movie? I want to watch it with you. And I said, I think it was like 27 minutes or something. And we were just texting back and forth. And if I could show the text receipts of what I was saying, I laughed so hard as I reread them because I completely forgot what I said until he showed me the next day at work. It just summed up the movie.
Like, bro, did you fucking see that thing? Like, whoa.
That's exactly what happened. Except there was spam texts. It was just constant text messages. I know he thought it was hilarious because he screenshotted it and showed me.
Hey man, that was a great night last night watching that movie. Oh yeah, here's the text.
Yeah, Well, because like I tried to recover from that movie. It's hard. Wait till you see. Listen, I think I saw that Romeo saw it.
Yeah.
I think Romeo can vouch for me. That movie does some stuff to you.
Hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, because honestly, when I watched the trailer, it made it seem like one of those movies I typically wouldn't watch, but I feel like I gotta watch it.
You have to. I'm sorry. Like I'm not forcing you to. Don't if you don't want to, but I highly recommend it.
Ow. Goddamn.
Your
Okay.
cat is still there, huh?
Yeah, okay. You want to give me a hug? Alright, I got you. I don't mind. Um, Nightmare said, Zach, what are your thoughts on the remake? I'm gonna guess that's the Friday the 13th one, since we were talking about it when we texted it.
Yes. Yes. I enjoyed it. I really thought the way they perceived Jason was menacing. I didn't like how he got his hockey mask though. I thought that was very just like thrown in there with no like I don't know, it just felt weird. He's in the dude's attic and he's just like, oh, all right.
Hockey
Let me
mask.
just take
Ooh.
this. Yeah, hockey mask. Sick. Let me look in the mirror, see if I look good. Oh, sick. I want to go kill some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
he.
just that part felt weird. He did kill people for sure. He kept his word, but that part was a little. I wasn't a fan of that part, but I did enjoy the remake.
Hmm. I. Me and my friend Joel from work, I remember, we were watching it, and I don't know why, we just kind of turned it off after like 25 minutes. It just didn't like. Just didn't, I guess it just didn't do anything for us. I mean, I'm gonna go back and finish it, but it just didn't do anything for us. It just seemed like it was just so
Gung ho.
no, it was just a repeat of what we've always seen in a way.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like,
can.
I know he was bigger, more menacing, like, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like when you see Jason X, it's like, can he beat Jason X? No, okay then.
No, then why am I watching it?
Yeah, because I love Jason X. I love his design. Not a lot of people like the movie, but I really like Jason X.
That's the one where he's in space,
Yep.
right? The with the what's I could never remember the name, but the girl's head's frozen, just slams it. What is it called when her head freezes?
Oh,
I'm drawing a blank. Someone help me. Someone help me. Deep freezing?
oh,
No.
I have it on the tip of my tongue.
Ah, come on,
If
man! You're
if
supposed to help me
only
out.
if only those 100 people didn't leave, one of them would tell us. Damn you all.
No. I can't. Is it deep freezing? Carbon freezing?
It's like
Nope, that's Star
maybe
Wars.
carbon deep freezing.
I
We'll just
don't,
start
bro.
putting words
Someone help.
together. This
Someone
is
help
just a
us.
Jason X. That's what it's called. It's just called Jason
There,
X.
there's 17 people, guys. Come on. One of you
It's
got to know the answer.
it's 18 for me. So I don't know.
How- However many amount.
I don't know. One of you can look it up. Okay, now there's 17. Someone left. They was just like, "Oh, you want 17?
Yeah,
We'll
they're
give
like,
you 17."
they were like, you guys don't know this? What do you got? What?
We'll just call it like, I don't know. Just I want to say
We're just gonna move.
car.
We're gonna move on and pretend that we didn't just forget that for like
Yeah.
2 minutes straight.
I love how like, yeah. I forgot the name too. Oh man, well, man, you were the one guy I was hoping for. Like,
Are
damn.
you excited for the Charles fan film? I am very excited for the Charles fan film. Not because I'm doing it. I'm not being biased about it, but the like I said, the amount of work that went into it and the amount of just things that are thrown at you and just the way it's shot and the way the story is told, it is very exciting. It's also very nerve wracking. It's also super nerve wracking.
Hmm.
But I think I can vouch for the entire team and say that we are very confident that you guys will enjoy the film.
Hmm. Have you ever seen the movie Uncut Gems? Adam
I
Sandler.
did actually. On my plane ride to California,
Hmm.
I did watch it and I was a big fan of it. I was tense. I've never, besides Dunkirk, I've never been so tense in like watching a movie. I was like, oh my god. That I'm not going to spoil it just in case anyone wants to watch it, but the ending was not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I would I'm pretty sure the person like next to me on my plane was like, "Dude, why are you like? Are you gonna close your mouth? Like, why is it open?" I was like, "Oh my god."
Cause I was gonna say, cause you said that the movie's very nerve wracking and everything, and I was gonna say, is it like tense and nerve wracking like Uncut Gems?
Possibly, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I do know. You'll never know until you watch it.
Until you see the movie.
Correct.
Yeah. If man, I it would be so amazing to see it like the actual premiere, because I know, I forget who I was talking to, but we were like talking about like, well, if we did come, how would we film it? And then we were just like, oh well, oh, it was Mike. He was talking about it would be cool to do the premiere in the factory that you guys filmed it in, and have a projector, kind of like what you said about the thing.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, I mean, we could just bring our cameras and just have it like in front of us, and that's how we could do it. And it's like, oh yeah, that actually works.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. You listen.
Yeah, lots of pizza.
No, please.
Some
Like,
tall pizza.
maybe I'll get like a salad.
A salad? A salad
Bro,
for a Chucky
bro.
movie?
Bro, I've had so much pizza filming it. It's like if I have pizza, it's gonna give me PTSD while doing Chucky. I'm like, oh my god, I remember how much I ate. And I don't even like salad, dude. I don't even like salad, but I'll still eat it. That's a lie. I've lied to all 15 of you. I'm still gonna have the pizza if it's there.
What kind of pizza was it?
I think it's just cheese and pepperoni, to be honest.
Oh, cheese and pepperoni. I
What? Whoa! Watch your
no,
tongue.
I love it, but but recently I've become a really big fan of honey barbecue Hawaiian pizza.
You know, I was just about to ask, does pineapple go on pizza?
Yes.
And why? Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
It just complements itself. I don't know how to explain it. It just goes so good, and then you just have barbecue on it. Because like pineapple, I can't eat by itself. I think it's disgusting by itself. But if you,
oh my god, what?
Like, I don't know. I try to eat pineapple by itself, and it just, I mean, it depends on what type it is, what brand makes it. Like, it just depends. But
What do you mean? The Earth.
I mean, like,
the Earth makes pineapples.
I mean, like, there's some like companies that just the way they, I don't know, it's like what they put in it. They just like they change it up or something. Like,
I don't know, man. Pineapples are so good.
I mean, pineapples are good. I mean, Hawaiian pizza, it's like, ooh, that shit's like that meme of like the guy with the girl, and the guy's looking back at the other girl, and the other girl.
That's me and pineapple pizza. Yeah. That's me and pineapple pizza. Listen, if Mitch was here, he would vouch me that pineapple goes on pizza. He didn't used to think that, but he has joined us on the light side.
Yes, you just put some barbecue on it, and you just got yourself like I could eat it all day.
Not even that, man. Just bacon. Bacon pineapples.
I mean, yeah, bacon too. You know what? I didn't think about that.
Listen, bacon slaps, man. Bacon goes with everything.
It does. But I was just gonna say, like, maybe if you just didn't have the same pizza every day, maybe it would have changed your.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Maybe if we have pizza at the premiere, I will not get it. I'm so lost. I'm gonna get pepperoni. It's just so good. So good. Pineapple's great.
Pineapple's great on pizza. See,
welcome. Welcome to the side. Welcome to the light side.
I mean, I'm kind of on the dark side, but you know.
Apparently I'm on the pink side, which is so fun. Does it actually look pink? Because I'll change it.
I mean, so it's orange on like the very, very left of your screen, but once it starts meeting the blue, it turns pink. It's like right in the middle.
Oh, okay. Whew. I was like, am I colorblind?
No.
Whew. You made me scared for a second there, lad.
No. So it's like it just transitions. But I like how it transitions. It's cool. Kind of like I have. That's actually orange. I don't know why that's white. It's supposed to be orange. Okay, well that's why you don't buy stuff from the dollar store.
That's not true. I buy food. Listen, the dollar store is so underrated. So underrated.
I worked for a Dollar General, so I know all about the dollar store.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I worked at Dollar General. That's actually what bought me my Chucky doll. But making that dollar money. But yeah, it was all right. You know.
Pink can be a guy's color. Exactly. Pink's my favorite color.
Yeah, I don't know the certain name for it, but there was a type of pink that I do like that I would
Pink,
wear.
pink just go like it goes with a lot of colors,
Like white, black,
black, blue.
uh,
It's like cotton candy.
I mean, technically, yeah, because Chucky has fucking pink. Yeah, I've always thought it was like pinkish.
Maybe it is. Listen, I don't hate anyone who hates pineapples, guys. I promise. But it's just very good. I promise you. If you don't like it, I fully respect your opinion. But,
Yeah, I respect your opinion, but you just
now I want some talking about it.
you're just on the dark side. Yeah, I just got paid. I might honestly. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:42. I can still order. I'm thinking. You know what? I might have to get off and freaking order me some pineapple.
Don't say that, because now I will. Don't
I
know.
might have to some
No.
barbecue,
I can't.
like
No, I can't. No, I can't.
bacon.
I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Why can't you?
Because, listen, it's. I want to save money. I spend a lot of money on pizza.
Really?
It's actually appalling.
Cause I mean, they might be. I mean, they're probably doing some deals. Like probably get like good ass deal
No,
right
stop.
now.
You are a bad influence. You are a bad influence. This is not what I need right now.
I mean, I don't. Hey, how about one day, I will order you a pizza.
No, oh my. I mean, if you do, wait, you don't even know where I live, dude. You can't do that.
Okay, one day we'll talk and we will
And
figure
my
something out.
address will just for some reason slip out of my mouth.
Or like say your
Actually,
neighbor's address.
you no, you want to know what? I'll give you I'll give you Mike's address
Oh, it's even better.
or Tony's.
Tony, I won't even give him pizza. I'll get him like turkey. Just something the
Turkey.
complete opposite.
What is opposite pizza?
Pasta?
I would assume pop. No,
Like spaghetti? Like I don't know. Like
no, I think that's in the same category.
bread?
I would like cotton candy's pretty fucking opposite.
I don't know. I guess I'm thinking more like opposite. Like it's the same like kind of thing, just a different food. So like it's still
Lasagna.
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 That would be.
He actually really enjoys lasagna.
Yeah. See, I'm the type that I have to have hot sauce for my lasagna.
Hot. Oh my god. I don't hot sauce.
Hot
Really?
sauce, yeah, hot sauce.
That's something my dad would do. My dad loves hot sauce.
I probably put hot sauce on 80% of everything I eat. See,
Yeah,
it's
sounds
because
like my dad.
my dad would literally down jalapenos and shit. Like he was a fucking crazy. I don't know what was wrong with him.
He's a legend. He's a legend. What other way to describe
Yeah.
it?
So and my mom used to do that type of shit too. So like they had the tolerance to eat hot shit. I think what happened is I got the trait of enjoying it, like hot stuff, but I can't handle it. And I've never built up a tolerance. No matter how much hot sauce I've ate, I don't know why, but I can't build up a tolerance. So it's like it's something I love so much, but every time I have it, it just kills me.
That's that's like being lactose intolerant to hot things. It's kind of what it sounds like. I love hot sauce. I don't know if I would ever put it on lasagna, but I mean, I'm not opposed to trying it.
Yeah, I like how Romeo just said Garfield because we were talking about lasagna. So are you Garfield, Rome? Are you trying to say you like lasagna?
Subliminal messages.
And actually thinking about it, this is probably the biggest question I have for you out of this whole
Sure.
conversation.
Shoot.
Is My Special Boy and Charles gonna have a crossover?
No.
Oh, son of a bitch. Why not, man? I mean, you both of you guys own it. You could do a Charles basis.
It could happen. It could not. I don't know. maybe it's been in the talks. Maybe there will be some sort of crossover. Maybe it'll never happen because we don't want it to.
I think if Charles is very successful and my special boy is successful, just to do the middle finger at Hollywood, because your Jason will be human, he can have a chance. Like that could. I mean, you guys would be. That would be. I could only imagine how hard that would be the animatronic Chucky to fight Jason, but anything's possible.
Listen, Michael Lawrence can do anything.
But that
Michael Lawrence is just a man of so many talents.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's my, like, I call him dad all the time. Like, he's my Kentucky dad. He's just so he's so welcoming and so talented, and he's willing to teach you, but he'll also like joke with you at the same time. And it's just such a great feeling being around him and everyone else on the cast and crew.
Yeah, I've only talked to them, and I love talking to everyone. Always brings something different. It's just it's great to talk to like every single one of you. All of you guys like have inspired me to want to do. Like Mike even like I don't know, he makes me want to make music. Like, you know, you make me want to be like when I got my iPhone 11, first thing I did was take pictures. Just take pictures and videos. Just because I was like, I want to be like ZACK when I grow up. Oh wait, I'm older than you. Oh shit.
that's very I have no words for that. That's heartwarming, man. Truly, because and I can vouch for Mitchell as well, because him and I are the same. We don't do it just to be like, yeah, this is like, you know, we're big and bad. This is what we did. Like, we're better than you. We wanna create things that are memorable to everyone. Like, we want you, not even with fan films, but our originals that we're working on. We want you to watch it, or anyone for that matter, and just be like, wow, you like. Do you remember that scene? Like, that scene was sick. Or we want you to go to your friends and be like, you guys have to watch this. And growing up, I mean, I didn't even want to be a cinematographer. I was going to be a video game designer for a little while. And it kind of turned the tides when I was about 16, and I went through this bad time. And I always found myself, when I was watching movies, it would just take me out of this reality I was living in and put me into a world or a story or a character that I was watching. And I wanted to do that for other people, and just take them out of their reality, whatever gave them a bad day or whatever harsh reality they live in, and put them in a world that I've created with visuals and characters, just to help you escape for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours, however long it is. So, I mean, I don't know, that it was heartwarming that you just said that. Thank you. I appreciate that, because that's all I've ever wanted, was to just inspire and to like help people escape their realities.
Well, of course, that's what it's all about. And like, it's like a domino effect. You know, I mean, those people that have hit me up and been like, you know, you inspired me to make a Chucky YouTube channel. You inspired me to want to make a Chucky fan film and all of this. And it's always just sometimes overwhelming. But,
yeah, absolutely.
But, because I don't know, you kind of feel like in a way, like, oh, I'm just a guy. You know, I'm nothing special, you know. And,
you know, but at the end of the day, I'm sure Steven Spielberg, Scorsese, all of them, they all said the same exact things you did. You know, I'm just a guy. What can I do? But I mean, I had my brother Mitchell to look up to, and to this day I do. He's so good at what he does, and it's inspiring to see him work, and it inspires me to do just as good. But I don't know. Even when I was 16, and I think he was, how old was he? Like 20. I think he was like 21, when he first did like a music video for Tyler and Ryan, and just watching him edit and seeing the process that went to editing and shooting and color grading and just taking these sequences and putting them together to make one consistent thing was mind blowing to me. And even with Star Wars was another thing that was a big like push to do it, especially with Mitchell as well, because we grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah,
that was our childhood. We were put into this world far away, and we either resonated with some of the characters or we just were fascinated by the world that we were put into. So I mean, listen, you can do whatever, man. I'll say it plain and simple. You can do whatever you want. If you asked me 4 years ago, 5 years ago, hey, you're gonna be a part of a fan film that's gonna get significant views, or you're gonna do a movie and go to California or whatever, I would say you're crazy. You're crazy. That can't be me. I'm just a guy. But it happens. As long as you just stay consistent. Like you're at 5,000 subscribers, man. We all we all love your videos. They're entertaining, whether it's about Charles or not. I mean, it's just I come home, I'm like, I need something to watch. Like I had a long day. I want to eat food. I want to eat food and watch. Damn dude toasted something. Slap that bad boy on. Eat my fucking pizza that I wish I didn't do. Listen, hey, I'm a very truthful person. You can do whatever you want. You definitely have the ability to be a very successful YouTuber, and I could say it with pride that everyone on the Charles team wishes you nothing but the best.
Thank you, man. And thank
hey, no
everyone.
problem. No problem, dude.
So, no crossover then?
Oh my god. Listen. I'll have to take everyone into an executive meeting and see. Maybe we can, maybe we won't.
I don't know. I was just like thinking about that, and I was just like, that would make you guys a lot of money.
But the money, that's not the thing. Like, we don't care about money.
Because you don't make it.
We don't. I promise you guys, we do not care about the money. Like, the only reason that us and along with other Indiegogoers ask for money is to just help this vision come to life. No one's making any money. I promise you. I promise you. There are a lot of times where we took money out of our own pockets to pay for things.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't make any money off YouTube. Like, I probably get paid every 5 months, and it's only like $100 because you can only take money out once you reach 100. And Chucky only makes like, it doesn't really make anything really. It makes like maybe. So like, I don't really do it for money. I never have. It's just a bonus for me. I have a full-time job. So I just do it because I just passionate about it, and I just love doing it.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
That's what it starts off with. Filming was a hobby for me and my brother, and it's slowly becoming our job. Yeah. With people asking for music videos or commercials, whatever it may be. Slowly but surely. I mean, if you're at 5,000 subs, if I asked you 4 years ago, would you ever have 5,000 subscribers? What would you say? Probably no.
Hey man, I think you need to go to therapy for those drugs.
Exactly. You didn't think you'd get there, but here you are.
Yeah.
Actually, you're over 5,000. So.
Yeah, I'm like 5,050 already. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But there's one thing. There's actually one reason why I've kept going. There's one thing why I've done all this. There's only one thing, and one thing that's only mattered since I've done my cult videos.
I'm all ears. I'm all ears.
Passing Nightmare Crypt. That has been my main objective since cult.
Oh, it is the rivalry of a century here, folks. Romeo versus DamnDudeIndustries in the race to however many subscribers you guys are going for of the lifetime. Stay tuned, folks. Guys, help Damn Dude beat Romeo, even though Romeo's really nice, but help him anyway.
Yeah, no,
Share it.
we're cool, but I always joke around because when me and Romeo first met, well, at least for me, we were enemies. I didn't like him. I did everything in my power to piss that dude off in every video.
Oh my
And like literally, people made like a trailer about our rivalry because every video I was like Nightmare. Like this is literally what I did. Nightmare Crypt. You think that you're the best. You think that you can make Chucky videos better than anyone. But now I'm here, baby. And I'm like, I would go all in for it, and he would like watch him and literally just be like, "You're funny, dude." And it would piss me off. I would get so heated.
I can feel the tension. I'm not taking any sides. I'm not taking any sides. I wish you both the best. I'm not taking any sides. Don't put me in the middle of this.
Eventually I was just like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna win. So,
you got this, man. You got this.
I decided to be friends with him, but secretly, it's all been.
You're using him. You're using him. Dude, I get it. Dude, I get it. Get his information. Just like hack his stuff.
I mean, I don't know about
Easy.
that, but I just want to, yeah.
Get the inside. I get it, dude.
Yeah.
And Romeo will never know. It's not like we're live streaming.
Yeah. I mean, look at me now. I mean, I'm talking to you now. This would have never happened without him on my team. Like, Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Hey guys!
Hey guys, what's going on? Damn dude here.
How we're live? How incredibly rude of us! Jeez.
I like your beanie. I like your name, Claire.
It is a nice name, to be fair.
Yeah, Claire's a really nice.
It's a relaxing name.
It's very like the feeling that you get when you get high and you're just sitting there eating some Doritos. That's what that name gives you.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can resonate with that feeling. Oh hey, Nightmare Chris. What's up, man? Dude?
What's
hey,
up, bro?
man.
It feels like it's been forever, man. Like
it's crazy. We were just saying how much we appreciate you.
We were just talking about how like big you are.
And how
say something different.
You got this.
Big subscriber count. You have such a big subscriber count.
Still the worst wording, but I guess it works. It's still the worst wording. I
mean, it would be.
I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Romeo.
Love all of you.
Yes.
My name is Claire Bear.
I think I heard that nickname once in a movie.
Yeah,
and it was
Snow
Day? Was it Snow Day?
You've seen the movie Snow Day?
Of course dude, I mean, I'm only a year younger than you.
But I literally grew up on that movie.
Yeah, dude. That movie's great.
Yeah. It's lots of snow, you know?
A lot of snow in the amount of one day.
Was it? I literally haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. Like,
That's one. Josh Peck is in it. He's like really? Super pudgy.
Yeah, we need to play some more Dead by Daylight. I'm planning on streaming it soon. We should get together and play Dead by Daylight and stream it one day.
Absolutely. Yeah. Actually, Mitchell just built his PC.
Ooh, he built it. Wow.
Yeah. He just built his PC to since he was blessed to be on the editing team of Charles, and he needed a major upgrade. So he dropped his money, but he dropped a fair amount of money to take on the beast.
Yeah, I hope he did his research, because there's actually really only one component that really is very important for video editing.
Sure.
And that is the
That's the hefty lad.
Because I actually just did it. It's the RAM. You at least.
Oh, the RAM too.
Yeah. The one thing that you absolutely need is you at least there's even like on most RAMs that you buy, I think it even says like you at least need, I think, a minimum of 64 or more.
Yeah.
And like 128.
I have 32 in mind right now, and it's good, but it could definitely be better, for sure. It still edits pretty good. But there are some stutters here and there, but it's still pretty good for 32. To be fair, can't hit on it. Can't hit on my computer. Named her Nancy. I don't know why. I just well, it was like when I was setting it up, it's like, do you want to nickname your PC? I was like, sure. So I named it Nancy. First word that came to my head.
Mine, I gave mine a name, but I don't remember it. It's something though. Yeah, I don't know. At least
Rick.
Rick.
Yeah, I just named your PC Rick for you. You're welcome.
Maybe Brisk. I have some Brisk tea right here, so maybe just Brisk. Like
Risk.
just what's up? Maybe I'll name my kid that. What's up, Brisk? Like Brisk.
You know, I'm gonna be the one to say it. I think that name sucks.
Man.
Gotta be honest with you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Hello, students. So let's take names. Brisk.
See, I'm already I would laugh.
He just doesn't want to say it. And then someone's like, T?
He doesn't even. Yeah, he doesn't even raise his hand. He's like, oh my god.
Not
Hate my
Arizona.
dad.
I mean, I got
Arizona.
Arizona.
That's a debate of the century. I'm gonna say Arizona. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of your kid, but I think Arizona's better.
No, there's a show I watched, Grey's Anatomy, and there's a woman named Arizona on there. So Arizona,
Oh really?
Arizona is a very widely known name, but Brisk, like Brisky, Broski, like Brisky, Broski, like what? Man, I'm trying, man. I'm reaching. I'm really trying to reach here.
How about this? We'll put that name on the maybe, possibly, probably not side.
Probably the never, the light it on fire and never see it again.
That's your call. That's your call.
Let's see. See, Rome said all four of us should play, and honestly, for a second, I was really trying to process. There's only three of us here, like you, me, and Rome, and I was like really trying to think like who's the fourth person, and I realized, oh, Mitch, because he's got PC. Does he?
And Mike.
Mike, yes.
No.
We just need
Mike.
We need to just have a whole stream. Well, basically the entire Charles cast just plays Dead by Daylight.
There you go, man.
I was gonna say that's actually like something you guys could do is like do gaming and stuff, cause like there's actually like people like what are their names? Like there's just YouTubers that usually they just do skits or whatever, and then they come together and play games, and they usually do pretty well. So it would be cool to just like Charles team, the Chucky fan film guys play Among Us.
Chucky fan film guys. I like that. I'm gonna put that on my Instagram bio. Chucky fan film guy, number 4.
Chucky fan film guy. Chucky camera fan film guy.
Yeah, camera guy, number 2.
Brody would be a great name. I mean, maybe if he has a Brody, maybe.
What does that even mean?
You gotta think about it.
What does that even mean?
Like, what comes to your mind when you think of Brody?
I don't know.
Come on,
like,
man.
Wait, hang on. Hang on. Is it just like, is it over my head?
Yeah, it's completely going over your head. Like Brody.
All right.
Like, I don't know. When you think of a guy named Brody, what's the first thing you think of?
Brody Smith. I don't know who that is.
Brody Smith. Dude, just like.
What? Wait. I'm sure this isn't what you mean. Intentionally spinning in circles and sliding in an automobile.
No.
Bro,
Okay,
I
I'm just
actually.
gonna tell you now, just to save you. It's sexual.
Ah,
Brody. Brody. Like.
bro, I got nothing. All I see is Adrian Brody. I got nothing, and I feel like I'm missing a lot.
Uh. See, I can't say it because the stream will get taken down.
Yeah,
But like.
we're gonna move past that. That'll be after hours.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like I
I
feel
mean,
like when you tell me, I'm like,
maybe it's just I take it that way and no one else does. Maybe that's why you don't get it. Maybe it's like a me thing. Probably it's just a
maybe,
me
yeah,
thing.
maybe.
It's just when I think of Brody, I just think of like,
But now I'm like genuinely concerned and
you
curious
know,
on
like
what
when I
Brody
think of Brody,
means.
I just think of that big thing.
Oh, okay, I got it now. Nice little hint. Okay, whoa, whoa. All I gotta say is whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. I've never heard of that terminology before.
DamnDudeIndustries, good. Only a damn dude.
Yeah, I didn't even apply to Damn Dude Industries, but I guess I work here.
I watched the Charles team. No, it's the Chucky fan film guys, playing
Yeah.
games together. But yeah, I think that's something at least once you guys should just all like on like maybe even on Tony's channel. I don't even know if Tony plays games, but like I would love to see him play a game.
I don't even. You know, I don't know actually. I've never really asked him that question.
I would love to see Tony play Among Us. I would die to see him play Among Us and just rage.
I actually haven't played Among Us.
Really, I played
No,
it
I haven't
recently.
played it.
It's super fun. We all need it.
I'm
It's
sure.
free on
Oh,
your phone.
I'm,
Like it's it's basically you just join up with some people and it's like, so do you know in Friday the 13th the game they were gonna add the Jason X DLC with the ship and
mm-hmm.
everything, and they were gonna add a new game mode where you're all the survivors but one of you is possessed by Jason and you have to figure out which
Oh,
one. And Among Us.
maybe
Hmm?
go for it.
Among Us is basically the same thing, where you're basically a bunch of people. You have to fix
Mm-hmm.
these components on the ship to escape, but one of
Yeah,
you, yeah,
I've seen videos on it. I just never played it personally.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Maybe speaking of Friday the 13th, maybe maybe we'll like sneak in DLC to that from my special boy.
ooh,
No,
yeah,
I don't think we actually can. It'd be cool.
that'd be cool to have some My Special Boy DLC on Friday. Imagine
That
if the game was able to get updates again or community updates and people just added
that
like
that would
mods.
be that would be crazy.
Speaking of that, I actually need to stream Friday the 13th too. So if you have it, you could play as part
I
two,
think
Jason.
yeah, I'll have to play as part two. I'll have to reprise the role.
I'm
Yeah,
even though I'm pretty sure like I think it was Slash and Cast. I think they did a video ranking all the Jasons, and ZACK was like, actually I think he was pretty high on the list because he was able to run, so that was a perk.
mhm, mhm.
He had more agility because he wasn't just a big hulking like thing. He was yeah.
Speaking of Sackhead, James Grimm has joined. Hey, buddy.
Did he? I don't see him
He
in the
sure
chat.
did. He sure did.
Oh, there
I
he
I
is. What's up,
I
Grim?
see I see my fellow crewmate.
Fellow crewmate, you missed a lot, Grim. We talked
Yeah.
about Charles, my special boy. Talked about pizza. Talked about
It was yeah, it was it was a diverse conversation for sure.
yes. It's been a What did you say earlier? Like we were on one lane of the road, then we took
Yeah,
the
what did I tell you, man? What did I tell you? I said once you get me in one lane, it's hard for me to merge back.
yep.
Just saying. Just saying. Guys, whoever doesn't know, James Grimm is the director of My Special Boy alongside myself, but he is the head honcho. He brought this whole thing to life, and that's all I gotta say.
Hmm.
I'm
James.
I'm excited to I'm excited to show you guys, and I'm sure James is as well. We've been working literally around the clock, making sure everything is up to par with a lot of these fan films that are coming out.
Wow.
I
So
mean, there's been nights where James will stay up till like 4 in the morning, going through the script, rereading, adding, adjusting, whatever. I'll do the same thing because we're on total opposite ends of the country. So, no offense, James, I'm not staying up till 7 in the morning, but I will wake up the next day and work on it.
hmm.
But yeah, a lot of a lot of thought and care is definitely going into this movie and the story, and just it's you guys are in for a good treat. I will say that, and I think he can vouch for me on that.
I'm sure he would.
I wish. I'm trying to think of things like
Anything like
I
else to
can't.
say about it? Without
Yeah, like I don't know if this is. I don't think it's a spoiler. I can't text him either. Mm. Ah, come on, let's do it. What do you mean? I'm not spoil it. I'm not spoiling it. If that's what you're saying, James, I'm not spoiling it.
either that or
You
staying up till
you
7
can.
a.m.
Oh yeah, that too. I mean, hey, I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah,
You,
I literally do it like every night.
yeah.
My sleep
You,
schedule's
you know what?
messed up.
You know what, James? If the time call, listen, it's probably gonna happen when we film anyway. So
Yeah, because you guys are gonna want to get it done like not as fast as possible, but as fast as possible. You know, to get it out.
yes and no.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, obviously, a lot of health concerns will be put into play
Yep.
and all that. Um, with everything going on, we're also making prepping to make sure that everyone's safe. I know a lot of Hollywood films have proceeded with production, but we're gonna do the exact same thing they do with tests every day, fevers, making sure you're safe to come, and everyone who's not acting will be apart, masks, and things of that nature. So I know that's like a big concern with a lot of movies, but we are making sure that everyone's health is taken care of first, because no one ever anticipated for this global pandemic. So it's kind of just revolving around what we can do in this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Sackhead Jason is covered with the mask since he's literally wearing a
Yeah,
mask.
our main actor Chad Sumner. First of all, absolute unit, dude's massive,
Mm.
so tall, so tall. I believe James can help me correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he's 6'3".
Damn, he's damn near
Yeah, yeah,
damn near big for you.
he's a big boy. Now trying to film a 6'3" man, I'm 5'8". Not easy, not easy. But every I've talked to a lot of the crew already. Super talented people. We had a script read. Super talented. Chad. I mean, he's wearing a sack, but he knows how that character moves and what he
Mm.
would do. He's done a lot of studying on that character. From what I've seen, he's menacing for sure. He does the part justice, and I don't think we could have casted anyone else to be Jason that would do it as good as him,
Mm. He's
for
about
sure.
6'3". He big. He
He
big.
he he a big boy. He a big boy.
Big boy. How
Yeah.
like so? Have you like filmed anything with him yet? Like, oh, I mean the behind the photos, I believe. The like of him dressed
Yes.
up.
Yes. So I, I was it was, yeah. We hold on. I'm trying to recollect. Yeah. Yeah. The teaser's coming soon. We've already announced that plenty of times. I have filmed with Chad before, yes, with the teaser trailer.
Hmm.
And
How
the teaser trailer is so close. So close. I taste it so close to being done.
is it planning to come out around Halloween? Hopefully.
What's the date today?
It's the I think the 6th.
Yeah, I can say with full confidence that it will be before Halloween.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, it will be before Halloween.
Awesome.
So everyone mark your calendars. I don't know exactly what day, but just mark them every day until it comes out.
I mean, are you guys just gonna drop it, or are you gonna make like a day announcement, like, hey, teaser's going out tomorrow?
I don't know what our marketing PR again. Morgan Sylvia, super talented. She's very good. That's on her end. He's trying not to spoil anything. I know. Listen, I'm just so excited. I know what I can and can't say, James. All right, it's so agonizing to just have it and no one else sees it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
How would you say it was hard to film him since he's so tall? Like, did you have to like get on a step ladder to just get the shots you
Oh,
wanted?
okay. All right. No. No. It's just like it's not hard, but like normally people are usually my height when I film them, maybe like an inch or two taller. But, like, and I usually have the camera about chest high.
Mm-hmm.
For him, I have to like sometimes I have to like hold it up here, and it's just like, dude, like drink a little. Come on, man. Throw me a bone.
Bend your knees,
it,
like.
yeah, like dude, come on, help a brother out, man. And it's just I feel so bad for Chad because it's hot in California, and that potato sack doesn't have much ventilation
I would imagine.
at all. It's like I remember we finished filming something in the teaser, and he like took it off, and he like threw it at me. I was like, oh, and I was holding it. I was like, oh my god, it's so gross. It's so sweaty. It's like this is nasty.
Sweat from a
Break out in
6'3"
pimples, dude.
man. Sweat from a 6'3" man.
Listen, even James, listen, man, that dude's a unit. James will agree with me. Chad is, but here's the thing, like it's just like with Lawrence and all that, like he's not super menacing. Like if you look at him, he's not super menacing, but like he's a little intimidating because of his height. But he's a genuinely nice guy. Like I remember when he picked me up from the airport because James and I were talking. He's like, "Oh yeah, my buddy Chad is gonna pick you up." I was like, "Okay, never met him, but like, okay." I was a little nervous, but like right away, the chemistry just clicked, and super nice guy. I'm not gonna say this just because James here. I'd say it anyway. But even James, like when he first reached out to me, I was a little skeptical. I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, is it just some person who's just like, oh, I'm doing a fan film. Like, how passionate is he? And then he started talking to me about it, and I could slowly see the passion in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing that drove me to the project. Like, I could tell he wanted it to be as good as possible, which is something I admire in anyone, no matter what it is. But even working with him and obviously Michael Lawrence and Mike Shabani, I love working with them. And now working with Chad and James, it's a new experience because I worked with Tony, super fun. But now I have a chance to meet someone else who has passion in filmmaking, and it's crazy that one day you get I just get a random message about some guy, and now all of a sudden we're working together. Super nice guy, and it's all laughs. You should see our group chats. It's all over the place. But yeah, man, if you guys ever get a chance, go check out his YouTube channel. Like he said, it's in the description. Super. Dude, I've been drawing like blanks on words today. Entertaining, super entertaining. Highly recommend it for sure. And DamnDudeIndustries and Romeo and anyone else who has a YouTube channel, go Everything.
Anyone who does anything that's similar to what we're doing.
Yeah. Or if, maybe you're eating food. I don't know. If that's what you like, dude.
That or
Muffle. I won't watch it personally, but hey, I wish you nothing but the best.
yeah, that's good. Maybe like you and so if Charles was pizza, what do you think your food is gonna be for my special boy?
Oh, okay. I told James. I told him. And both of the mics told him. I don't mind doing pizza once in a while. Sure. No way am I having as much as I did on Charles. No way. No way. And I feel like if I do something bad, James is gonna discipline me with like too much pizza. He's like, give me PTSD.
He's gonna starve you all day, and then pizza.
No, he's gonna give us too much pizza. That's what I'm scared of. He's gonna be like, oh, you want to give me lip? Okay, here's some pizza. Like, I'm like, oh my god, no, please.
Maybe like Taco Bell.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's great for the first half, but then you wait a few hours. Then how's it feel? I'm just saying.
I mean, my taste buds are so satisfied.
You're not entirely wrong. I know you don't like pineapples, but I want.
I want some like. I want Big Mac. Oh, I want that new Travis Scott burger. It's lit.
I actually don't like McDonald's. Is that like a sin? That's a yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
That's like treading thin ice. It's like it could be said as a bad thing, but it could also be like, oh, you just do me, man. Like, but I love McDonald's, so like I'm just kind of like, how can you not like McDonald's? Like they're fun.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Wendy's is superior.
Wendy's has some good ass chicken nuggets, especially the spicy ones. They got.
Listen, they're just everything. I think they're superior. The only thing I'll give McDonald's is the McFlurries.
Yeah.
They do be slapping, even though they don't have a Reese's one for unknown reasons.
Just go Dairy Queen.
So they can go like this when I try to pay for it, so they can flip it over and see like, oh, it doesn't come out.
Oh, here you go. Imagine going to Dairy Queen every single day and having to see that every single day.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, it doesn't flip. I get it. Just give me my stuff. I want to go. I'm trying to eat.
You need like a sticker that says I've been here before.
Yeah, like please don't flip it. I'm begging you.
Dairy Queen actually has some pretty good burgers, like their jalapeno burger.
I'm on the topic of fast food. I'm gonna say it. I've been to In-N-Out Burger, and I don't think it's as good as people hype it up to be.
That's what someone else at my job said too.
I don't think it's as cracked. It's good. I don't think it's phenomenal at all.
Yeah, I've heard that before too.
Spicy take. That's a hot take from ZACK. Spicy take, guys. Take that to bed with you.
My absolute. If I could pick any place to eat for the rest of my life, it'd be Subway. I love Subway. Like
really.
Like it's just I just have a Pacific. It's because it's they say it's healthy, but it to me it tastes good. So yeah.
I'd probably pick Chipotle.
I've never been to Chipotle.
You're missing out, man. I don't know if that's the kind of food you like, but Chipotle is top tier, if I do say so myself.
What kind?
Whoa. Burritos. It's kind of like an American Mexican place. Oh. I would like the best way to put it. I would say it's not like your like classic Mexican spicy food, but they got some beans and stuff. They got beans. Yeah, they got beans and stuff.
What about Chinese food?
I do enjoy Chinese food, actually. I used to hate it as a kid, obviously. I say kid. I used to hate it in high school. I was still a kid. But I actually had Chinese. I had Thai food today. Actually, I had pad Thai.
Huh.
Good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Yeah. They have a Chinese buffet at my mall that I always have to get orange chicken.
General Tso's chicken slaps.
We actually just got orange chicken sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's weird having chicken and orange sauce.
Really?
But it's actually pretty good, and surprisingly, it's good with ranch. It's just the way they made it. They structured it a little bit differently so it works with like chicken wings, but it's okay. Yeah, if you go to
Yeah,
Buffalo Wild
I
Wings,
mean, I guess I can respect that. Like, I've never heard of it.
like
Hey.
like orange chicken sauce on something other than like I mean it's orange chicken, but
Yeah, it does say chicken right in there.
have you like?
Oi. What?
Trying to think. Is there anything else I need to ask you? I think I've asked like at least all that I can for now.
Yeah, you've definitely asked a lot. I think. Hold on. Now I need to like. I actually need to message James. I hope he's still in here and he'll answer.
Yeah.
I need to DM him because there's one thing. There's one thing I do think that we should say, but I don't know if he wants to. Oh, I can't type. I don't know if it's.
Steak
I don't know if it's a big spoiler.
My brother works at Wendy's. Oh really? Wow. Your brother's lucky.
Yeah, your brother is lucky. James is probably reading what I sent him. He's like, yo, he doesn't even know what he can and can't say. I don't want to say it if we can't. Oh, I see the 3 dots. Come on.
Oh.
It says, LOL, sure, why not? Okay, because it's not really a big spoiler, but it is a big thing. Jason does run in our film. He does run.
I mean, even I knew that. It's in the teaser.
Yeah, but
well, actually, no, he walks. Never mind.
He walks in the one that James made prior to me making another teaser because it's a totally different thing now. But yeah, he does in fact run. I wasn't sure if we could try it, so I'm running by the boss first, guys.
I mean, I don't know. If it's Sackhead Jason, you kind of just assume he's gonna run.
Yeah. Well, it could have been Sackhead, and we'd be like, no, he doesn't run. Like, joking with you guys.
Nah, he's gonna be boring and walk.
He skips.
Like
He skips. He skips. Yeah, that'd be if some dude in the sack was skipping towards me with a pickaxe. I feel like I'd be more scared.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the scary. I don't know why, but the scariest part to me about part 2 was when Jenny goes into the shed and she's looking around, and if you actually look in the window, you see him running towards the shed from a distance, and it's just I don't know why, but at first I didn't see it until she like screamed, and then I went back and I was like, holy shit, like they literally just filmed like a 10-second scene of him just running like towards the shed, and for some reason it was just scary.
Do you have a favorite? Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was done. What?
I was just reading one of your comments. Do you have a favorite Rambo movie? I do. Part 2.
You people are gonna hate me. I've never seen Rainbow or Rocky.
You've never seen Rambo?
Never seen Rainbow. Never seen Rocky.
Oh my goodness, you are missing out.
Never seen Harry Potter.
James has said that I can tell you he's a good mix of 2 through 4 in the remake. All right, thank you, Dad. I appreciate the response.
I appreciate it, Uncle, or whatever you be to me. You're something to me.
Yeah, there's something. But yeah, like I said, I'm very excited to showcase what we have in store. One thing I will say, and I'll say it again once it's out. What the teaser trailer, those the scene whatever it will not be in the final film. This is what you see is strictly just for the teaser. So
Oh, okay.
whatever whatever you see will not be in the final film. The point of the teaser is to just get our point across on what kind of vibe we're going with the
Mm-hmm.
film. And I'll address that once it's out as well, because when we filmed the teaser, we weren't fully done with our script. We were like, I don't know, like 90% done, but we wanted to make sure it was good. We reread it, and we wanted the teaser to be strictly something else, just to showcase what kind of mood and vibe this film will be like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
cause I know you guys did that for Charles too, and I know a
we
lot of
did.
people kind of like why is it like separate? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I guess in that sense, like yeah, it makes you just kind of I don't know,
Yeah,
cause when I made teasers for like my stuff, it always was like it was just a small clip of what the trailer would be, basically.
right, right. Some people do their teasers differently. Like I said, Mitchell had the same thing in mind. It's just to get a vibe for what your film is going to be like, and the kind of quality you're going to be getting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hmm. That's good to
but
know.
that's not to say that aspects in the trailer won't be in the film, because that is the case. It's just those particular portions, like particular scenes in the trailer, won't be in it.
Mm. Gotcha. It's just the hype it up without showing anything,
Exactly.
technically, because there's nothing filmed yet. But
Also, exactly.
so we just have the teaser to look forward to in October.
Teaser, pictures. Um,
The Indiegogo whenever that is released.
um, whenever, yeah, I will say, it the Indiegogo does drop with the trailer,
Ah, okay.
so that'll be on the same day. Like I said, I don't know what day. I can promise you it will be before October.
Mm, gotcha.
Just that time frame. I don't really know.
Mm. So, what? Oh, so it does the Indiegogo drop with the teaser trailer or the trailer?
The teaser trailer.
Okay, got you.
Teaser trailer.
Okay. Uh, cool. And I'll definitely I guess before we'll definitely have to like do this again when the film's like either after it's out, like a kind of like a talking
Yeah,
about
for
it,
sure,
you
for
know.
sure. Absolutely, it would be an honor to, man, for sure.
Yeah, and
Always, it's always a pleasure.
yeah, cause this was like this was really honestly this was the first time I've ever done a one-on-one interview with anyone. So you were the first one, and you were the first Charles member. So like you were the yeah. So you're gonna go down in the
Ha!
record books.
Take that, child guys.
Chucky guys, freaking everyone
Yeah, take
else.
take take that. One for Zach. Ow! I
One
hit
for
my knee.
Zach. Ow.
Ow! I hit my knee.
Well, if anyone has any like final questions, cause it's almost been 2 hours and 30 minutes. Goddamn.
Sure has.
Um,
Speak now forever. Hold
just
your peace, guys.
we'll stay on for a few more minutes, cause I think we kind of
Mm-hmm.
went over almost everything. Uh,
Everything we can.
yeah. If I think of anything in the next few minutes, I'll definitely say it. But I think I said at least almost everything I wanted to say. Oh, one thing.
He's got it.
I don't know if you know anything. Are you guys planning on releasing? I mean, probably. Are you guys planning on releasing like a DVD, or is that just gonna be
for
for my
for my
special
special
boy?
boy.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be a DVD, but we are doing Blu-rays.
Oh, okay.
We will be doing Blu-rays. I don't know if we're allowed to say specific perks or not. I know there's some perks I can't say. But there's one perk I have in mind that I don't know if I can say it or not. So I'm gonna leave it as a mystery for now.
You should
But
definitely. should
we should
definitely
definitely just
do
spill everything.
should definitely do just go to the supermarket, buy like 30 sacks of potatoes and just make signed replica sack heads.
Like, I got these out the shop, guys. The cashier signed them. But yeah, there will be Blu-rays. Honestly, like I said, there's a lot of perks in there that I'm gonna buy myself. Just I'm actually gonna buy it like I want one. There's a specific perk that I think people are just gonna go absolutely nuts. I think it's definitely like a very unique perk, I'd say.
I can't wait to see it. I mean, we don't have to wait much longer.
Yo, you don't have to wait much longer. The trailer is actually in audio process, which the very talented Tyler Falcoa is mixing and mastering all the audio. So,
I actually have a question about
what's
that.
up?
So, because I'm still an amateur with all that stuff. Technically, isn't it might even sound like a noob question, but is auto mastering and mixing, isn't it just you're basically just taking the music and the audio and all the other sound elements and just putting them together and making them sound like they're all in there?
So, I honestly, like, I even told Tyler this. That's why I gave it to him. I don't know a lot about audio, but I think what you're like, I'll use the Charles trailer for example. When you hear Tyler talk for the very first time, Michael is his character. When you hear him talk for the first time, you can hear the music dip down, and then it dips back up when he's not talking. That's called automation. And what that is it just it gives you room to be able to hear what he's saying while still hearing the music.
Yeah, I have to do it in videos all the time.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't like audio. It stresses me out. It stresses me out. Mastering, this is how Tyler explains it to me. It's kind of like the color grade of music, or audio rather. It's just the finished polishing touches to make it look even better. Or sound even better in this case. And then mixing is, taking away noise, like background noise, and making your audio more crisp.
Yeah, noise reduction.
Yeah, things like that. Now, there's a super specific science that Tyler has mastered, and even Mike, that I don't know yet. I'm trying to learn it, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I'd rather just hold the camera and edit.
Yeah, I've kind of at least done one of everything. Like I made a SoundCloud song like 2 years ago, and I did the singing, the producing, like I did everything for it.
Love that.
And it sounds like it definitely sounds like it was from someone who didn't know what they were doing. But you have to start somewhere. And
oh yeah, absolutely.
And then like doing my Vengeance series with Chucky, I had to learn how to make the doll walk on its own without animatronics, and I had to kind of like what you said, like I had to make the music in a way sound like it's there. Like it's like if you were in that room, you hear that music. It's a weird way to put it, but that's how I always picture it. Like I don't want it to sound like the music is just music slapped onto it. I want it to be a part of the scene. And that's kind of like how I think of it.
And music is telling a story in itself. Same thing with cinematography. By the way, I have to answer one of these questions in there. Do you have a favorite Harry Styles song? Yes, I do. Falling. Great song by him. Anyway, have to answer that. Music's a whole storytelling experience in itself. For instance, like if you listen to the music that Mike did for the Charles scenes, and you close your eyes, even without seeing that scene, you're gonna be able to create your own scene by hearing that. You get a vibe of, like, for instance, like, oh, this is a triumphant song. I can imagine a king riding, into an army of knights and taking them all on at once. So music really ties together the visuals of a movie. It helps it helps drive your story even further because it helps you evoke that emotion. You know, you hear sad music when a sad scene happens. If I took away that music from a sad scene, it won't be as emotional.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and Mike is very good at doing that, and I'm blessed to be able to work with him. He's super talented, super talented.
Yeah, cause I mean, I literally spend every day just listening to instrumentals. Cause I love instrumentals. I don't know what it is.
I used to do it. So I still do it. I still do it.
Yeah,
It's just.
but I'm very specific. It has to be a dark instrumental with a choir. It's very strange
Like God of
choice,
War,
but
like God of War.
exactly, just like God of War. I even told Mike that when I heard the Charles thing, like it literally sounds like God of War, and he was like, "I don't know
told
what
him that
that
same
is,
thing.
but that's okay."
I told him that too. He's like, "What the hell is that?" I was like, "Oh my god, you need to play it. It's so good."
Bro, if see,
he would admire that music for sure.
yeah, and what I was thinking was like he made God of War music without even playing God of War. So imagine him playing God of War and hearing it and go like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like
he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe." He's like, "Maybe it does sound like that."
Well, my thing is like he did it without even knowing. So him actually listening to what we're talking about is gonna be like, oh, I can make it even better. Like
yeah, exactly. I remember when Mike sent me the score for the trailer. He was like, "Yeah, let me know what you think. You might not like it, but like just let me know." I was like, "Mike, shut up. Like I'm gonna like it.
he
Like,
says it
shut
like
up."
he kind of does that too. Like I've noticed he
But
kind of does that, but
it's just because like he's super humble about what he does, and he wants to be the best he can, which obviously like we all know we've heard his stuff from Charles already.
yeah.
But he's super humble, just like everyone on the Charles team is super humble at everything they do. But it in a way it strives us to do better and to just try to find perfection in what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we're all there to tell him like, no, Mike, like you're gonna be fine. Like it's really good. Like you're okay. I promise. Like I promise. I wouldn't lie to you.
But like, cause Mike literally is gonna like. I even told him like. I don't know where it's gonna take you, but you're gonna go somewhere you never thought you'd go.
He's Hans Zimmer. He's Hans Zimmer.
I was literally gonna. I literally was. Yeah. I literally.
He's whether he wants to admit it or not, he's Hans Zimmer.
He's gonna be the next Hans Zimmer.
Absolutely no. He's you know what no one will ever be Hans Zimmer. Mike's his own person, obviously, and you know that. But he's well on his way to be as talented and as memorable as him for sure.
Like I could see him scoring a freaking Superman movie, cause like the Man of Steel had like a great soundtrack.
I'm gonna say that Mike is so versatile with his scoring. So versatile. He can make something dramatic, epic, sad, uplifting. Like it's actually crazy. Like it's mesmerizing to watch him in person and to make music.
Yeah, that's why one day I would love to just honestly just even if it was for the Charles premiere, just come out there and like at least hang out with each of you, just like and just kind of like get a sense of like what it's like to see you guys like in your zone, you know, like
I don't even know. It's just like I'm a super like obviously like I'm a very uplifting, very like outgoing person, but when it comes to like filming, I get very I have one set goal, and it's to make it as good as possible. No, that's not to say like I won't crack jokes here and there because I will, obviously. But it's even with Mike, like when he's even something so simple as just like holding a boom mic. Like first of all, it's super hard to do that, and I give him so much credit for holding it like this for hours. But knowing in your head what sounds you have to do and what's going to sound good and having an ear for that is just it's insane. It's absolutely insane.
yeah, you definitely have to be talented for it.
Oh, absolutely. He's got it. He won't admit it, but he's got it. I'll say it for him. He's got it. He's got the talent. He won't say it.
I think literally every Charles video I've literally like either started out at one point was like the living legend Mike Shabante. Like I've always said.
Because it's true. He's a legend in the making. Him, Mitch, Tyler, like everyone, Morgan, everyone, man. Lawrence, Shannon, fucking ah.
Yeah, like everyone.
I don't brag. That's not me. I'm mediocre. Mediocre. Now I sound like Mike. See, this is what Mike sounds like. But I mean, Mike, he's just he's got it, man. He's going places. You know you watch people react to the Charles trailer, and they're just like, this music's amazing. This music's amazing.
Yeah, I even went on Spotify and listened to the soundtrack for the Distraction music video and all that stuff. Like I literally listened to damn near everything he's released, at least from what you can get access to.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, the first film I ever made is private now because it's just butt cheeks. But he did the score for that, and I'm not saying it's bad, but to see the progression that we both made is just insane. From his music to now I think that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I forgot when it was, but yeah, it's crazy. I actually showed him again, and he was like, "I made this." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Why?" I was like, "What do you mean, man? It's good."
Yeah, I don't. It's always weird when like you go back and look and you're like, I really thought that was a good idea. I made that choice. Like
yeah. Oh, I know. I know.
or like I held the camera like that. Like why is it pointed on the ground and not on the the person?
But it's things like that you know at the time you're like, this is good because at your learning level of whatever you're doing, it is good, and it's better than what you made last time. And I could say the same thing. The first music video I ever did for someone compared to the last one, like I still find flaws in what I do now, and I fixed that. But going back and like looking at the difference, be like, oh my god, like this is horrendous. I don't know why anyone would pay me to do this. But that's how you learn. As the famous Tyler Falcoa says, you will never learn unless you examine your mistakes and figure out what to do different. Very, very wise man for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy you guys exist. It really is. It's kind of like you guys just kind of came out of nowhere. Like one day we were just like, oh yeah, you know, we got Charles Play 2019. Charles, like, whoa, what?
Whoa!
And then I decided to like dive deeper into it, and I was like, damn, like they're not just Chucky guys, they're like talented guys. And then it just, you know, but it was the best decision I made because I really was just gonna be like everyone else and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna cover Charles, that was it. But it was just I really wanted to know, like, okay, I have to know the guys that like did this. I've even been thinking about doing a whole documentary on all of you, like I would like on each of you.
Oh my god!
Like, something like that. Like I thought
that
about it.
that would be wow. I I would have absolutely no words if I ever even the thought of you thinking that, like the fact that you even thought about that is like probably the most humbling thing I've ever heard. And if I ever saw that, I don't even know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking about, well, should it just be like an hour of just each of them, like solo? I was even like, maybe I could hit them all up and get like interviews to add in there. Like, I thought about it. I've thought about it a lot. Cause like I don't know.
What if you ever you know, this is not me forcing you or anything, but if you ever do it, please be. We'll all more than happily help you out with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like overwhelmingly crazy that you thought of that. Because I mean, like that conversation we're having, like I'm just a guy.
I mean, hey
I'm
man,
just
I feel the same way, but
yeah, well, yeah.
fucking
Anyone could say that.
yeah.
Like I'm just a guy. But I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure even like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, like I'm just a guy. Like what can I do? I'm just a guy. And now I'm using Steve Jobs' phone, and so is like about 85% of the population of the world.
Yeah.
Crazy world we live in.
Even just Don Mancini, like one day, I mean, even though it was a collaborative like effort, he was still like,
Yeah,
I want to make a movie about a doll,
yeah.
let's just do it. Let's make a quick buck, and then
Mhm.
it turned into
And
a 30-year-old franchise,
mhm.
which again sucks that there had to be a reboot because it would have been the only horror franchise that would have lasted this long without a reboot. But well, it's kind of iffy because like it's not by
But do you really consider that? Do you consider that a reboot? As if it's not called Chucky, I would consider it a reboot personally.
I mean, no, because I recently watched a fan film called Blinky that came out back in 2012. It was one of my horror
Mhm.
shorts, and I watched it, and it was like literally the same movie in like 12 minutes. It was literally the same thing, same concept. It was a little different, like story, but basically the same thing. And it just made me realize they literally just put Chucky's name on it. That was really just it. And I mean, it was, we already knew that, but it was just so apparent that, like, you could have made this a movie about anything. You could have called it fucking Tony. Could have called the robot Tony. And, like, the kid could have been Jonathan. And the mom could have
Yeah.
been, Slutty McGee. And it would have just been the same, like.
Wow, that took a left. That took a big U-turn. That was a big. Oh my god.
And it could have just been the same movie. It could, you could have made, you just, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's done. We have Charles now, which will, and like a lot of people agree that Charles, like everyone on their rankings will fucking put Charles like after Child's Play 2, or even maybe after Child's Play 1, maybe even number 1. But I mean, it's gonna be in everyone's top 3 for sure.
I'm definitely excited to see everyone's reaction once the film is out and all the.
I'm gonna freak the fuck out. I don't know about everyone, but I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
I know you will. I know you will. I Nothing brought me more joy than, I mean, not just yours, but everyone's reaction, but yours. The way you react to that trailer, and just like the pure joy that you were showing was just like it was crazy. It was crazy. And then to hear you yell, I was like, that, yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
But I see, like I see. I actually try to stay quiet because people are always like, "You're too loud," like it's annoying. But like, it's just, I don't know. Whenever I get hyped, I just can't control it. It just comes out, and that's how that's how I've always took. If I really enjoy
Right.
something, I will get loud. So,
But that's just pure happiness. Like, that's like a kid's parents at a soccer game and they see their kid score, they're gonna scream off the top of their lungs.
Yeah.
Like, my kid just scored. I'm happy. Like, my kid's better than you.
Yeah, but see, like you think Chucky, I get loud. You ever see one of my Dragon Ball reactions? I get like 3 times. Like I literally get out of my chair and like throw shit like that.
I love that stuff. That stuff makes me laugh so hard. I'm gonna have to go watch one now. That stuff makes me laugh so hard when people do that. They just like pick up their chair and like throw it. I'm like, yes, I love that.
Yeah, cause it's funny because Mitch actually asked me one time. He was like, "So, I don't want to come off as like that guy, but like, do you fake your reactions or like are they legitimate, and or do you like over exaggerate them on purpose?"
Yeah.
And I never try to over exaggerate. Like I always
Yeah.
like whatever happens. But if I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm watching like something and I'm not getting as hyped and I should be, I mean I might push it a little because especially if it's like someone's fan film, I'm watching their trailer or their fan film
Mm-hmm.
and it's just god awful or boring. I don't like I will like I'll like oh that was cool, oh hey, oh my god, like I'll do that sometimes,
I'll
especially
have
if
to
it's
keep
like
that
a
in mind. I'll
kid.
have to keep that in mind when you watch that trailer.
um
I'm gonna be looking for that.
but like I think if you really pay close attention you can kind of tell like what's
Oh yeah.
genuine and what's not.
Yeah.
um
He obviously meant that in
oh I
good manner. Because a lot of people I mean, whether he like admits it or not, Mitch, he's super like humble about everyone's reaction to the film.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps a little cool manner about it. Not to say he's just not good at expressing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
In most cases, but I can tell he's like actually super, like genuinely, like it's an honor to like to hear you say like, oh, we inspire you, or I was thinking about writing a documentary about you, or just everyone's reaction and their comments. It's the little things, the reposts, everything. Because I mean, even when we were kids, me and Mitch and my other brother Jake, who's the actor of the family, we would just pick up my mom's camera and just act. We would just do random things. Mitchell would film it. Me and my brother Jake would go in front of the camera and act, and even like reenacting like Star Wars, like the lightsaber fights. It was just something we've always done as kids. So you go to 10-year-old Mitch and how many years am I younger? Like 6-year-old me. Hey, you guys are like, this is gonna be your job. No, like I'm just like, get out of the shot. You're ruining our lightsaber fight. That's what I would say. I'm gonna be like, no. I'll be like, you're crazy. No, move. I'm trying to slice someone in half. Like,
Slice someone in half.
yeah, like I'm trying. Like, come on, this is the best part of the fight.
God,
Telling me nonsense.
the drop into all of the fates is about to come on. Like,
Yeah, I
come
know.
on.
Like, come on. Qui-Gon just got stabbed.
Like, like, don't, like.
Yeah, like we all just started doing it one day. Honestly, I don't know what Mitchell was gonna do before filming. I haven't really ever asked him that question. I don't know if that's something he always wanted to do. I knew. I mean, we're all super into hockey. I don't know if he wanted to be a hockey player. I don't know. Now I gotta ask him. Now I'm curious. I don't even know about that. My own brother. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You were too busy having lightsaber fights.
Listen, man. It was intense. It was intense. It was intense. I'm sure me and my brother Jake have broke at least 3 light bulbs doing it. It gets rowdy in the Francis house. Not anymore, but it did. Shout out to my mom and dad for putting up with that for all those years. Wow, that is. Woo.
Yeah, I was less. I mean, I was rowdy, but like, I always
I could definitely see you being rowdy.
Just go back to my 2011 videos. Jesus Christ, fucking Christ, bro. I was like jumping off the TV and throwing shit and like screaming my head off. I was the type of kid that never got tired. So, but I would get more and more energy. So like
that's how I am at 21.
yeah. So like I just
and as a kid.
So like yeah, like even my friend like the other day at my coworker who I've been friends with since I was a kid, he is I forget what we were talking about, but he was like, hey, you just never get tired, never did, you never got fucking tired.
Sleep is for babies.
Yeah, but I always I had a AT-AT that cause my neighbors used to be big Star Wars fans, so I like the $100 AT-AT. Eventually, like a year later, I broke it. I don't remember how. I was very upset.
I'm sure they were way more upset.
No, they moved away. They gave it to me. So like
Oh,
So
that's just awful.
yeah,
That's just awful.
I wish I still had it to this day because it's probably worth a lot. But yeah, I would take my AT-AT and actually put it in the snow, and I would make a big ass snow pile and make tunnels in it, and have all my Star Wars figures going through the tunnels, and the AT-AT would crush through. Like
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would have so much fun with that shit.
You lived my dream. You lived my dream. You I'm jealous. That's all I can say. Like, I'm jealous. That's all I can say.
Funny enough, though, I've never owned a clone trooper. I still need to buy a clone trooper like figure.
The amount of action figures my mom has bought me and my brothers is absurd. Like crazy absurd.
I always had the Burger King ones and I forget what they were called, but they were like little cartoony ones. And they were like, you know how toy soldiers have like the flat surface on the bottom.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. I remember going to I think it was Sears. For some reason, I bought them at Sears. I don't know why.
Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Yep. Sears used to be the shit when I was little. Like people people might it's just washing it in dryers. No, go back to the early 2000s. Early
Nope.
2000s. Sears was much more than that.
You're in for a rude awakening.
They were more than just washers and dryers now. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, they don't know. They didn't live that life. I feel bad.
I'm like, this is like totally off topic, not really, but there's been like a lot of people who like ask us for Charles, like, oh, like put it on Netflix or Amazon or something. Guys, we can't. Like I promise you, we can't.
They don't have the rights for that.
That doesn't fly legally.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool if Dom Mancini somehow got Universal to give you guys permission to like put it on Netflix or to even but
Mike has had a few conversations with Don Mancini, and all he tells me is that Don Mancini is just such a nice guy. I've had a conversation with him once, I believe, very briefly, but super nice guy. He told us that he loved the trailer, like he saw it. He said he absolutely loved it. So that was mind blowing. That that the creator of this franchise saw what we're doing. It almost feels unreal that it happened, but it was definitely the highlight of my life.
Yeah, I think that highlight was Dom Mancini actually watched one of my videos. It was going over fan theories.
That's cool.
But it didn't go well because I made a joke in it. I like had another me because I have like a whole series Bates family, which is it's like a whole different thing, but basically another me. And I think it was along the lines of like, why would you even like watch it? It's just a faggot ass doll. And Dom Mancini's gay, so he really did not take kindly to it too much. And some fans on Twitter were like, he's just joking, he's a fit. Like they were freaking out and like I was just like, oh, it's just a joke, my bad, and like I never talked to him again. But
definitely not your best choice of words.
Yeah, didn't think on that one, but it was along the lines of that. But it was I mean, you
live and learn.
I mean, he liked my comment on Instagram a month ago, so I mean, I don't think he.
Hey, maybe he's like, I forgive him. But yeah, Mike talks to him. I don't know if he still does, but Mike talks to him. He's talked to him a few times for sure. Which is super. I don't know. It's just super cool. Mike came up to me. He's like, "Yeah, Don Mancini saw our stuff." I was like, "What? Like when? Like when?"
How?
I was like, "Did you show him? Like, did you show him your soundtrack? Like, come on, get yourself out there. Go on, champ." It was like pushing my kid to go to preschool.
Bring you on the TV show. Like, come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I was like, Mike, this is your big champ. Like, he's gonna love it. Come on. Obviously, like he heard the soundtrack, but now all Mike to be like, "Yeah, that was me." And Don Mancini's like, "You're hired, dude."
Speaking of Mike, Mike's here again.
Is he?
Yep. He was like, "Damn, y'all still live? LOL. What's up?"
Hi, Mike. Yes, we are. It's kind of just random banter at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, they get to kind of know you, I guess, a little bit more outside of the fan films. So, you know.
I'm a 21-year-old, guys. I'm just a dude.
I'm a dude who likes Star Wars and pizza from time to time.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it's from time to time. Mike, back me up, man. So much pizza in such a little time. Listen, working on Charles was the greatest experience of my life, but my God, I could have went with so much less pizza.
I mean, that's what you get when I want that beanie so bad. Hey, go to Spencer's, $21. You gotta put in that money.
Oh, oh, oh.
Babysitter Killer Queen was funny and hilarious. I still gotta watch Babysitter. I've been told to watch it many times on Netflix. But yeah, that's like, it's funny because like the two times I've chatted with Mike, every single time he's always like, "Oh, I like that Chucky shirt you got on," or like that now like the beanie, or I got all the hookups.
Yeah, you got all the Chucky drip. Listen, between you and me, Mike definitely is super jealous about all the Chucky apparel you have.
I would have more, but I've been trying to I gotta save my money. I gotta buy like a new camera. I gotta buy some what are they called? The lights that you use for filming.
Ring light?
Hmm?
Are you talking about a ring light?
Not ring light. It's the big box, soft box.
Box, yes.
Yep. And funny enough, I actually found a behind the scene photo from Charles from the teaser trailer 2 when he's on the bed, and I saw the softbox you guys were using, and I looked it up. So I thought about getting the ones that you guys used. And
I got the lights me and Mitchell have are hefty boys.
hefty.
Hefty, big.
Like the trash bags hefty?
Yeah.
And Mike even suggested a camera. I think it was either Mitch or Mike. Yeah, I think it was actually both of them. I was actually gonna save up and get the camera you guys used for the film Charles, cause I'm such a fucking fanboy.
It's I mean, considering the fact that you want to do this for a bigger cause than just doing it for fun. Well, I mean, it is for fun, but you're not doing it like from time to time. It's something you actually want to do. I suggest you just put that money in and get it, because that's not a camera you outgrow in like a year. Like that's a versatile camera. Can take pictures, takes very good video, as you've seen. But I mean, it kind of all comes down to like, it doesn't even have to be good gear. Like, as long as you know what you're doing, you can do something great with a $500 camera.
Yeah, I mean, I just got an iPhone 11 Pro Max, so I got 4K now. So like, I'm
saying, man, like even with that iPhone, you could do some really good like video if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, because I found that you can buy lenses for phones. So
Sure
yeah,
can.
I feel like that's the one thing about getting a camera that's just gonna confuse the hell out of me, is like what lenses to get.
I've been learning about film and like the gear for 5 years, I think, and to this day, I'm still learning things like that.
Yeah.
It's definitely challenging, but it's doable if you just sit there and focus on like learning what to do. It's definitely doable.
Those one lenses I really want to get. It's a long lens, and they use it to get like a close up of your eye or whatever. Those look really sick.
The I don't know if it's a macro lens or a micro lens. I forgot which one.
It's one of those two.
Yeah, it's one of the crows.
And that thing that Mitch had, the shoulder, it's like a thing that you put on your shoulder so the camera stabilizes. Like,
I have that in my closet.
Yeah, I went on a website and they had one for like $30. I was like, oh, thank God, because I need that. Because I have shaky hands, so I definitely need that.
The good thing about the camera that we have, and a lot of lenses have it as well. A lot of them have camera stability, image stability. So when your hand's shaking, it'll help stabilize the footage.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, it'll do a significant amount, but not enough to not see a handshake. That's where the gimbal comes in, or a Steadicam, whichever one. They both do the same thing, except the gimbal's motorized and a Steadicam's more weighted. You have to hold it and do all that.
What type of camera are you guys using for My Special Boy?
Same one for Charles.
Same one for Charles. Which
I have
camera is that again?
the Sony A7 III.
A7 III. Yeah.
But I think the A7 III. I forgot which one, but there's a new one coming out that's better than the one me and Mitchell have. It's still basically the same thing, just a tiny difference here and there. But
I had to look it up again. Yeah, freaking $1,800. Yeah.
Yeah. It's came out.
Yeah, I remember someone was like, go on Best Buy and do the open box or whatever, and you can get it cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, lucky for me, I work at Best Buy, so I got a discount on it.
Ooh, that's actually where I got my camera. I have a freaking, I don't even know where it is, but it's a Canon. But it doesn't have a lens. It has like a lens that attracts out.
Oh, it's the power shot,
yeah,
probably.
It is a power shot something. I got it.
Cyber power shot.
Yeah, I got it as like a graduation gift, and I stopped using it like a year ago. But it did its job for what it was.
That's what I'm saying. When I first did film, the first camera I got was a Nikon D3200. Now, that's not a film camera. I didn't know that. That's a photography based camera. You can still take video on it, but if like Canon or Sony, those are more centered around film. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. So that was a whoopsies on my part. But it still got its job done, and I still used it.
Yeah, because the one thing I love when I film, especially during my Chucky series, was I love doing close-up shots, and I couldn't do it because my camera would get so bluey. And even with this phone, a brand new $1,000 phone, it still gets bluey if I get close enough, and it irks me because it's like I'm trying to get this shot so up close, and it pisses me off. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna save up and get the cameras you got, because I'm sure get a good lens, and I'm sure I can do it.
Yeah, a good lens. I'll definitely. It's a big price, but the Tamron 28-75, great lens. It's $800, but it's a really good lens. Definitely. For what you want to do, it would be a perfect lens for sure.
I have to ask, why are lenses so expensive? Is it just the material, or like just?
So there's a thing called f-stop, and what that means is it is how much light you let into your sensor, mm-hmm. which will help with low light or keeping things in focus. So when you have a lower f-stop, your subject's going to be more sharp. And with a lower f-stop, you also have more light to let in, which will give you a lot of better scenarios when you're shooting like a night scene and there's very limited lighting. So that's why a lot of lenses are expensive. Like a cine lens has built-on knobs where you can change the exposure and all of that. There's definitely a lot of like things to know about film gear before you buy it.
Yeah. So apparently we're back to 171 viewers.
Hi guys. Don't you guys know what sleep is? Come on.
But no one comments, so it makes me think like it can't be legit, because then there would be a bunch of people commenting. So like
maybe they're sleep watching. I've done that.
Is this just about Charles? No, this was about an hour talking about Charles, like 2 hours, like probably like an hour and a half talking about my special boy. And then just talking about random it's like everything. You pretty much got everything with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got the stuff you actually came to see, and you got some extra stuff too. Like, what could you hate about it?
Exactly.
I like how like an hour ago I was like, alright, get in your final questions, we're gonna be getting off here, and then here it is an hour later, and
that's just how it is.
Yeah,
It's just how it is. Listen, the same thing when we were filming Charles. We were just like, all right, guys, last scene, it's getting late, and then like, no, definitely one more. We can do one more. Like, we're not tired. We can do one more. And then it's like 4 in the morning, and we got to be back on set for like 9 in the morning. And I'm like, maybe we should go to bed.
Let's just sleep here on the couch. I don't feel like driving.
Yeah, like honestly, I slept in that house once that we filmed that. My word, it was horrifying. That house was so creepy.
I've heard the same thing from Shannon.
Not even the fact that we filmed a Chucky movie in there. It was just like immediately when you walk upstairs, it's just the worst feeling ever. There's this one room. I don't even know what to call it. But it was this little door. You went through it, and it was like an alley or a hallway, like this wide. It was a little wider than me.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk through it, and then you like hit a curve, and then you go again, and there was just a Mary statue in the middle with one window shining through. It was the most horrifying experience. I was like, no way, no, I'm going downstairs. Nope. Not doing it.
Sounds
Mary
fun to me.
Mary can stay up here. And there was this one room, I think it was like a little girl's room or something, or a twins room. And this door just closed by itself. Like not like a soft push. It made a noise. We're all downstairs and we're all looking at each other. We're probably gonna get possessed tonight, but we have to scene.
We should get possessed, but the scene has to be done.
I just want to go on record and say that we sacrificed our souls for this movie. I'm pretty sure there was a ghost doing a satanic ritual on us, but we got the scene done. That's all that matters.
Maybe it was the ghost of Charles. Maybe you guys brought him. Maybe there was a spirit there, and the spirit manifests itself in the Charles because of you guys being there for so long.
I hope not. That is not a fun. And there was just so many creepy rooms. I didn't like it. The bathroom was nice. The downstairs bathroom was pretty modernized. Everything else, there was like 5 Bibles in 5 different places.
So nice bathroom, but everything else no go.
Yeah, because like when you go into a new house, you want to look at every room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, this bathroom's nice. And then like you go upstairs, like, oh my god, this is horrifying. It felt like Paranormal Activity.
Well, if you really think about it, why was the only thing that was nice was the bathroom?
Listen, man, I don't know. I don't know. I could not tell you. I didn't ask questions. I just went with it. Everyone. I mean, Mitchell was scared. I mean, not scared, but he was a little weirded out. Mike was weirded out. Shannon was so scared.
Yeah, he told me a little bit about it.
It was so funny that they were there was this one time where Tony was upstairs behind Shannon's door, and we're all downstairs, and no one knew where Tony was, and you hear a door slam, and we're all like, "What was that?"
Tony, we got
pizza. We thought he went to go get food. We were like, "Where's Tony?" And then Shannon was upstairs somewhere, and then he was like, he came downstairs, so he hears, he goes, "Did y'all just hear that?" Yeah, I mean, we thought it was you. It wasn't me. And then he's like freaking out. He's scared. And then come to find out that it was Tony behind the door, and he slammed it. And he like slammed the door. Shannon like went in the room to see like if anyone was there, and Tony was behind the door. It was so funny.
Yeah, I heard the story about Shannon going downstairs and going to the animatronic of Chucky, and Michael Lawrence was like behind it, and I guess he like took the cover off, and Chucky like came alive and was like walking towards him, and it's like Shannon like said something like, I mean, I was about to punch a motherfucker or something.
That's exactly what he said. But like he's so intimidating when he's in the character of Charles E. Ray or Chucky. But then you hear stories like this, and it's just like it's so contradicting. But it goes to show how great of an actor he is, because he plays this menacing character, and then the littlest things scare him. So funny.
God, that would have been funny to be there. It would have been funny if it was recorded.
I don't think I got that.
Yeah, I know you guys have like hours of behind the scene footage.
Yeah, I think it's like I think I've recorded like 4 hours worth.
Yeah.
Hefty. It was like 90 gigabytes of footage.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, because I think from what I've heard, like hopefully it's like most of it's on the Blu-ray and some of it's uploaded on YouTube. Because I mean that would be great content for YouTube too.
I know it's on the Blu-ray. That's one of like the bonus things that you get. I mean, it probably will be on YouTube. I haven't heard anything about it, but I mean, you're a reliable source, and maybe you heard something I didn't. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard some things, but nothing. Since everything's always being changed around, so it could always change. But that's why I'm hoping. Cause I would love to just sit down for 4 hours and just watch you guys just stick around.
It was such a memorable experience.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on that behind the scenes that you guys will just see us dicking around.
Yeah, hopefully there's some my special boy behind the scenes too. Might
not
be much, but
there probably will be. You just like, to me, behind the scenes is just fascinating.
Yeah.
Just to know how things are done, or just like what it's like on set. So it definitely will be for sure.
Oh yeah, James. I have a Wokon.
A Roken. Yeah, that's one of those cine lenses I was telling you about with the notches.
Sounds like a Pokemon. Like a lot.
Very good lenses.
See, I wish I knew who was in the. But see, there's actually a trick to see who is in the stream. If you go to the chat, it might only be me, but if you do @ and then type in their name, if their name pops up, it means they're still watching the stream. If they don't pop up, then it means they're not there. So from what I can see, Mike is still here, James is still here.
Hi, Mike.
Nightmare's still here.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Claire. She's been here the entire time.
Claire, I don't know you, Claire, but thank you. And if you haven't subscribed,
I don't either, but you're very, very responsive, and you got great questions.
Yeah. Like, you want to know who scares me? Michael Myers. I don't know why. I like every other horror movie character except Michael Myers. Well,
Michael Myers is scary, to be fair.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just the blank facial expression in the pale face. It's just horrifying. I'm pretty sure that's I think for Mike, it's a toss-up between Michael Myers and Chucky. I forgot which one he likes more. I think it's Chucky, to be fair. James working on masks. Great, does great work. I've seen it for sure.
Like, do custom masks or?
I think James, please correct me if I'm wrong. I believe just paints masks. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he paints them.
Ooh, we got a painter.
He's gonna have to correct me on that.
See, I gotta figure out what. See, the good thing about I do like that YouTube did is that they usually after the stream you can find out where people come from. So I'm really curious to find out why just 2 times in a row exactly 173 people joined. Like oh no, there was 201 at one point.
There was.
When the hell did that happen?
While we were talking. I didn't say anything, but
Jesus. See,
you want to roll talking. I was like, I don't want.
See, I just don't think they're real. I don't know if they're real or not. I just can't believe it. Like, how does just 200 people just pop out of nowhere and then they leave and then come back? They don't say a word. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like those videos. Oh, I think, yeah, I paint him. Wish I could sculpt. I kind of want to learn how to sculpt too. That'd be badass to make my own Chucky doll.
Michael Lawrence is. Ooh, I would love to see Michael Lawrence's like procedure.
Yeah,
I love making new friends. Well, we're your friends now. You've made friends.
oh, friends to the end. Remember?
Oh, yo, Michael Shabanti. I call him Michael. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Mike. That's not his name. Mike Shabanti. He's with me on this one. Little children in horror movies is terrifying.
Like Pet Sematary.
Like The Shining.
I actually haven't seen The Shining yet. Believe it or not. I know. I'm doing a reaction. I'm doing a reaction to it and uploading it on my Patreon. So like everyone's gonna see my first ever reaction to The Shining. I know, it's crazy, right?
That, I mean, as a horror person, I would think that you would enjoy. Like
here's the thing, okay? And a lot of people get, because I've said it in videos, and I guess some people just don't hear me say it, but I didn't grow up a horror fan.
Right.
So like, I'm actually just now really getting into horror as like a big fan, like seeing every movie and everything. I'm getting up to it, and I have to say that because sometimes people will call me fake. Like, why do you do videos on Halloween if you haven't seen 4 and 5? Why do you do videos on this and this, but you don't really know what you're talking about? And so I've been like educating myself more and more so that I can, you know, actually, I guess, be accepted as like a horror fan.
You know, listen. You don't need You don't need to meet anyone's expectations. You do you. That's one thing I will teach you. Who cares? You're gonna find people who like your quality content, regardless. You could be knitting. Like you can make a whole YouTube channel around knitting. You're gonna find fans who enjoy to watch it. It doesn't. I mean, it might take a little while, but you're gonna find people who enjoy what you do at some point. A fan's a fan. It doesn't matter if. Yeah, tell them to go make their own channel. Tell them to lick a window. Like,
Go window.
yeah, go lick a man. That's my spicy take on that. I think
Spicy meatball.
spicy. That's like that. You're gonna use that. You're gonna use that.
Mike, can you please just make like a shirt that says "I'm a spicy meatball" and it's a picture of a meatball with an arrow pointing up at you? Like,
This is me. Me and Mike have to make shirts for each other, and we keep forgetting. My go-to saying for everything was like, if Mike said like, I don't know, like, oh, that scene was that scene was awesome. I'd be like, sure is, or like, sure was, whatever. That would always be my thing. And then he would always say, phenomenal. And we told each other we were gonna make shirts for each other about what our things were. And I have yet to make him a phenomenal shirt. It's gonna be great when I do.
There was always a word that I always said and it pissed everyone off. I can't remember what it was. It was like a simple word, like usually. Like, I don't think that's the word, but like there's just a word I would always say after every sentence. But yeah, I get that.
But no, but it was just like so funny. Like he would always laugh when I responded like that, and I would always laugh when he did because it was just the way Mike approaches like saying something funny is just makes it so much more funny. Mm-hmm. It's so funny. Oh god.
It's weird because all of you are like it's weird because like it's just weird seeing a group of people that are all talented, they're all funny, and they're all humble. You just don't really see that. And then on top of that, what you guys are doing with it, like I think that's why like I always like praise you guys every chance I get, because I just don't ever see that ever, and it's like, you know.
I mean, it's just not how. I mean, for me and Mitchell, at least, it's not how we were raised, and I'm sure Mike and all of them can vouch for the same. It's just we just do our own thing, and if people like it, people like it. If not, then I'm not forcing you to like it.
Yeah.
I mean, my grandma and my both my grandparents and my parents they just taught us, just do you. Like, it doesn't matter what people think. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck to hear, but you gotta do you, and just eventually, if you stay with it long enough, you're gonna get somewhere. So me and Mitchell were raised to just be humble and do our own thing, and not to worry about like that, or no one likes people who brag. It's one thing to be confident in what you do. It's another thing to brag. It's an ugly trait to brag. That's my spicy meatball.
Yeah, I think, and I think definitely everyone like kind of goes through that phase, like, oh, I just got a new girlfriend, I won't brag about it. Oh, I just did this, I won't brag about it. But and I can definitely say I've done that from time to time, because I kind of grew up not really. See, I grew up spoiled, but I grew up also not really having a lot, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like,
No, absolutely.
So like, sometimes I guess sometimes it's good to feel good about yourself. It's just the way you do it. What is your
Like, I tell Mike all the time, you can be confident in your music. You're not bragging like, oh, mine's the best. Like, you can be confident that it's good, because it is. I mean, we all know how good Mike is. I mean, there's no hiding it. You can't hide it.
Yeah, you can't.
He no longer hide it from the world. It's out there. Everyone knows,
Yeah.
Mike. Give it up, dude. Everyone knows.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
It's over. It's over.
What is your favorite Chucky kill? Oh crap. Favorite Chucky kill? Like, I don't know if they mean like him dying or him killing. If I had to say both, like, probably Child's Play 1, because it was such a long death that he had. He was like the Terminator, which was actually, that was inspired from the Terminator. If no one knew about that.
Did not.
Him just coming back and keep going. People who he killed. Sheesh. I think his kill count is literally like it's like 40 something.
I like when he killed.
When he kills who?
In the teachers in the classroom.
Ah, the teacher. Yes.
It was just so cool. I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. It was like not funny, but like the setting he was in, like it felt so like that's where a child's doll would be in a classroom. And the fact that he's killing someone in it was just super ironic.
Yeah, they probably purposely did that.
Probably, I wouldn't put it past them.
And that scene's even better with the when he's hitting her with the ruler, and you see and you're outside the window. Every time he hits her, the camera pans out farther and farther, but you can still see it. I don't know why, but I always love that shot. Simple filmmaking, but it works.
It's simplicity is usually the best. Like for Jaws, people were horrified of Jaws, and all they showed was a fin.
A fin. God, I might honestly have to say the teacher too. Like, there's just no other kill that really was just like she didn't deserve it, but she did in a way. Like, she was just a bitch. Like, you just didn't like her. Like, she was just an asshole. Like, who the hell locks a kid in a closet and they can't get out? Like,
she definitely. I mean,
and someone even said, like, to her, why would you lock the kid in the closet but then lock the classroom door? Like, it's like, did you think he was gonna get out of the locked closet?
This is just adding insult to injury.
But yeah, fuck that bitch. She just And it's funny because she plays like assholes roles, so like she. And I think it was just the whole setup of it too, like the ruler, like they were just like, I don't know. I kind of hate though that they never like touched upon it after that. Like that's one thing I will say about even like some horror movies. They're really good with like having the kill come back later in the movie, like doing a police report or like something like that. But the one thing I will say about the Chucky movies is usually after someone dies, you never hear about them again. You never hear about the kill. You never like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
A little odd.
oddest of the odd. Well, okay. Now, if anyone has any final questions, say your piece.
Speaking of hold thy peace. What's your favorite Chucky movie? Child's Play 2.
See, I used to be a cocky motherfucker and say Colt just because of the 3 Chuckies, because that's my absolute favorite like scene of all time. But it's Child's Play 2. There was no denying it.
Actually, I'm gonna change my answer. Charles.
Okay, you cocky little. Okay.
It's come on. That's why we're here.
Yeah, but you said Chucky movie. That's a Charles movie.
Okay, then Child's Play 2.
I will say though, because it's a weird thing for people to be, I guess, mad about. But I have seen comments before where people were like, "Why was it named Charles?" And this is what they said. The way they put it was like, "Why is it named Charles if it's not an origin movie?" I guess like that's how they put it. They were like, "Well, why?" I know you guys will be going into Charles's past a little bit with the flashbacks or whatever, but I have heard people say like, "Why did you guys name it Charles if it's not like an origin story about Charles?" I guess like why is the whole movie not like him just in human form, but it's named Charles? That's how they put it.
I could I'm not 100% sure in this answer. I'm not really the right person to ask because it was named prior to me being on the project. I think it's because we don't own the name. Like if we put Chucky.
Oh yeah, that's.
I think it's a legal issue. I could be completely wrong, but that's
Oh no,
what
it is. It's a legal issue. I know that for sure.
Yeah, so it was definitely just a legal issue. I'm not gonna dive into like what's the story and all that, but yeah, that's why. I mean, it's a movie title, guys. Come on.
Yeah. It's like Charles, a Chucky fan film. Like, imagine if it was like just Way.
Yeah.
Way a Chucky
Yeah.
fan film.
Yeah.
Or Lee.
Charles is kind of like a pretty ugly name, to be fair.
But I mean, Charles is an ugly person. Like
He
inside,
he's not the most appealing human. Wow, that was hard to say. Hard to say.
All right, Claire. Hope
We're
you
probably
have a good night's sleep. I mean, tires.
Yeah.
We all get tired sometimes.
Yeah, I've got 4 of them.
I was really confused for 1 second. I was like, wait, what? Wait, hold on. Okay, I'll see what you. Okay.
You got it now, Chief?
Yeah, I got it. I got 6.
Spares? 2 spare tires?
I got a car and a moped.
It's a mystery for everyone.
I got a car and a moped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, moped.
I guess the 17 people in here don't have like 16 now. Thank you for just leaving like that when I try to give you a shout out.
Yeah.
So any final words? Like, you know, you might never be able to talk to this man again. I mean, you will in the future, probably soon, you know, in the stream. Like, because I really want to play some horror games the next few weeks. Like, I'm going to be streaming a lot. I got, like, what is your favorite? Okay, hold on. I also got to say this. This is something I never, like, I didn't say during the stream. Questions about Charles or my special boy. Because I just kind of said questions, and I've gotten so many weird questions throughout the stream, and I was just like, this has nothing to do about what we're talking about. But then I realized I never was specific, so it's kind of my fault. Like, what is your favorite K? What does that mean?
I'd have to say the special one.
Wait, what? Wait, what does that mean? What is your favorite K? I don't know what that is.
What is my Nightmare on Elm Street? I don't know. I was never really a huge fan of Nightmare on Elm Street.
I haven't seen the movies except the first one.
I mean, I like Freddy as a character. Like, I like the story of him. But the films, like, they're okay. I guess. I don't know which. I couldn't pick a favorite, but they're okay.
Thank you, Joel. I almost said Joelzy. I almost said Joelzel. I don't know why. Thank you for the liking my videos and subscribing and leaving a like. I appreciate it. I don't watch any films. Never seen them. Well, wait. Weren't you going to bed? Weren't you tired? But you should definitely check out some fan films. I mean, there's like 2 Jason ones comes out this month. There's a bunch. Halloween Inferno. I know you said like Michael scares you. You think Michael scares you? Check out Halloween Inferno and check out Halloween Inferno 3 coming out. You know,
with the talented Mike Shabazzi scoring it.
Oh, I can't wait to fucking hear that. Like, I literally, like, am genuinely excited to hear just anything. I can't wait. I just, fuck me. Can't wait.
My favorite Chucky weapon? Shoelace.
When did he use a shoelace?
I've never seen. I'm assuming he did.
I mean, he used a yo-yo.
Yo-yo. That's what I don't. Listen, they're both strings. It's 12:43. Leave me alone. They're both strings. Yes. I don't know. Like seeing a killer doll like use kid things to kill people. Like that's just. It's so gruesome. It's just so.
I want to see him use a pacifier as a weapon.
Oh my god. I don't even know.
Stick it in their eye. I don't know. Oh yeah, my favorite Chucky weapon. I would say the good guy hammer because that was the first weapon he used. Hit that bitch over the head.
I can respect that decision.
Just a good whack on the whack. Where was my good guy hammer? Oh, it's over there. Oh, well, I bought a good guy hammer. I literally broke my good guy hammer right when I got home. Because I decided, you know what? I want to test out how strong this thing is. So I just beat the shit out of something. And then I was like, oh man, this thing's pretty sturdy. And then, like, the fun of it is just hanging on. And I was like,
no, it's not.
I just spent like $20 on this motherfucker. But thankfully, like, I was able to just glue it and it doesn't look, but you know, so learn your lesson, kids.
Don't use the good guy hammer.
It is a prop, but it is a prop. Like, it will break easily. The foam.
Honestly, if Chucky like took off one of his arms and beat someone with it, that would be pretty cool. I think it would hurt.
Cool if he like took his head and like threw it like a bowling ball at someone's nuts. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, just I mean, I don't. The head might be a little. He might not know where he's going, but I don't know. Like, why has no one done that?
I mean, I don't know. In Curse, when his head was off, he knew exactly where his head was, but that could have been because he was near the head. I always think of it as he can sense it. Like, he just knows where to go.
I don't know, man. I just work here.
But the biggest Chucky theory, at least in my opinion, that no one's been able to really solve, is in Child's Play 1, where the other cop comes in, and oh yeah, I forgot. Basically, the burnt Chucky somehow climbs up the vent and comes out of the vent and attacks someone with one arm, even though we just saw the body in another area like 20 seconds earlier. So with like no legs and one arm, how the hell did he open up a vent, crawl up the vent, and like attack someone? That's like the one thing I've never been able to like figure out. Like, there's no fucking way he should have been able to do that, but he did. Fuck Chucky. Michael Myers can't do that shit.
Hey, I mean, Michael Myers was set on fire, and he was just staring at Laurie like a badass.
I still hate that they're not doing like a burnt mask. It just, that's why I like Halloween Kills, because they're doing it. I don't understand why they don't do a burnt mask. I don't get it. Don't understand.
All right, we've been trying to wrap this up for like an hour.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I guess we just talk too much.
We do. I'll answer this last question. What's your favorite holiday, and do you have Funko Pops? I do have Funko Pops. A lot of them.
I have I like to call it my like, I have like Zombie Hawk, Venom Hawk, Big Hawk. I got Spider-Man, I got a golden Darth Maul right there, and Baby Yoda, Dragon Ball, Chuck. Like, I have too many.
Yeah, my favorite holiday. I do enjoy Thanksgiving.
Autumn. I just say autumn. Like, fall is like it's my favorite all time. It's like it's not too cold. It's not too hot. It's just right. You get the horror. Like, it's just the best.
Oh yeah. But it's been a fun hours. It was an absolute pleasure being on here.
Oh man, it was a pleasure to have you on here, man. To be the first one.
Take that, Mike, if you're still here.
Honestly, it was awesome, man. This was a great first time experience doing this with you. Definitely gotta do it again.
Oh, absolutely. You just shoot me a DM anytime. Shoot me a DM.
Yeah, and well, everyone who joined and stuck through with us, thank you. Claire, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Thank you
for yourself.
Yeah, just thank you for joining and sticking with us. Hopefully you learned something new about Charles or My Special Boy, and if you didn't know about either of them, now you do. So you're welcome. I don't know why I keep looking at this computer. The camera's right here.
But, I am right here.
Yeah. Also that. Actually, my cat's blocking you. There you go. Now I can see you. And hopefully we can do this again with another Charles team member and get some good insight on some things. And yeah, so this has been
definitely.
Yeah, this has been Damn Dude Industries, and keep on killing it, but don't actually kill anyone. Just creepy wheel. You have any final words to say?
No, you said everything. You said it. Oh, thank you guys for supporting Charles. It means the world to myself and the team, and just that's it. Just thank you guys very much.
And check the description for all the social media. Charles, My Special Boy. Go and don't do it where you just listen and you click off and you go lay down. I mean, go and click on it now. Like, go follow it before you go to bed. Like, go subscribe. I mean it. I'll know. I will know.
Yes. Stay tuned for the on the My Special Boy Instagram. We will have something very exciting coming in the coming weeks.
There you go. If that wasn't enough for you, I don't know what to tell you. But that'll be all. See you guys later.